the life I'm living, still gon' hold this shit down. Every day of my life, yeah, nigga chasing cheese, and I'm saying niggas should be around there, won't see you off your feet. My mama been doing bad, but I ain't going into that. I done picked that girl up when I caught my first package. I be damn, me and my people hurting for something for a day. That shit happened, the next man ain't getting nothing. Faded the root of evil, and that's my damn best friend. And I put that on my life, ain't nobody gon' fuck with him. You try to jam it, yeah, that ass getting chopped. Trying to serve ain't got no business on my block, I bet you're getting chopped. Now either way you try to fuck with my ballers, don't believe that ass getting chopped.
Welcome to your favorite channel. It's your boy PBK9s. Y'all can hear me out there, man. Y'all can hear me out there pretty good. It's your boy PBK9s, giving it to you fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. Some gonna like it, man. Some ain't. Appreciate all the brothers and sisters down in the chat. We got some Redboy and some Eli talk to speak about today. Some more Bulldog talk to speak about. I'm dropping in with y'all brothers and sisters tonight. I want to go live and see what's up with my fellas, man. See what's up with everybody. I ain't been live with y'all. You know, I ain't been going live like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go live, like I said, tonight. Get back on my Saturday night live thing. Even if I don't go live all week long, I got to go live on my Saturday night live because that's how I brought it to y'all brothers and sisters over the past couple years. You know what I'm saying? Big salute out to everybody that's rocking with the Bay. Hold up. Big salute out to my brother Trevor Laley down in the chat, man. My brother Paul J. You know what I'm saying? My brother Street Rossi been up in here. First one up in here. Street Rossi, what's going on with your fam? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Bully Son in the building. You know, I'm gonna get my glasses on in a few minutes, man. I can read a little bit better. You know, let me see who else up in here rocking with me. John Demery, what's going on with your fam? Appreciate you rocking with the Bay tonight, man. We're gonna get into that Bulldog talk. I can't talk about them Eli and Redboy dogs until I get my Eli brothers up in here. Cause them boys, I ain't gonna lie to you, them boys might get hold of my ass tomorrow or tonight. You know what I'm saying? After what I'm gonna talk about them Eli dogs. You know what I'm saying? Well, big shout out to all the brothers out there, all the sisters, everybody taking care of them dogs, doing the right things with these dogs, no matter where you at, you know, across the world. All my people in Europe, big shout out to you. All my people in Asia, Africa, you know, all across the globe, man. All my people in America, North America, all my people, all my Spanish brothers, all throughout South America, you know what I'm saying? From Mexico to the bottom of South America, you know. All my Brazil brothers that's bulldogging, you know what I'm saying? Colombia brothers, all my brothers in Ecuador that's bulldogging. Everybody, man, salute to the whole gang out there, you know. It is what it is, man. We're going to talk a little bit about everything tonight. You know, we're going to talk a little bit about that fight. You know, they got that fight tonight, Deontay Wilder and Chisora. That's coming on tonight. You know, I'm going to see what y'all boys taking on that as well. You know, I ain't going to lie to you. We're going to touch up on that Pooh Shiesty Gucci Man shit because, hey, that's a topic to talk about. We're going to talk a little bit about that too as well, man. You know what I'm saying? like I say, man, appreciate everybody. Pitwise, what's going on with you, my brother? Pitwise in the building, man. Yes, sir. Let me see. Terrence, what's going on? What's going on? Before I get into this news, man, before I get into this dog talk about this Redboy while we're waiting on them Eli brothers, the boys loading up the guns and all that and getting the knives and the shanks and all that type of shit. Them boys come strapped. I'm telling you, they like the Cowboy fans. Them Eli brothers, Cowboy fans, they two of a kind, you know? So while we waiting on them boys to load up in here, I'm going to give y'all this news, man, of a tragic incident that went down.
A sergeant is caught in a terrifying encounter as 3 dogs stand between first responders and the victim of their brutal attack. In the chaotic aftermath, the question becomes who the victim is and whether help came too late.
They were guarding her.
Oh my God, dude.
I paused it for a second. I want y'all to check this out, man. This crazy right here. If you haven't seen it yet, check this out. It's crazy. And like we always say, man, sometimes it's not even a responsibility thing. Sometimes crazy stuff just happen out here, man. You know, when it comes to these dogs. And I wanted to give y'all brothers this article that says it's the first time ever shown when it came out, you know, on the social media, I guess the day over the past day or so. You know, so we're gonna check that out and then we're gonna get into this Redboy Eli talk and see what we can get from there.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. After 4 p.m. on November 21st, 2025, dispatchers in Tyler, Texas receive a panicked call to 911.
I showed up at my boyfriend's house to take the dogs out in the backyard, and I keep hearing the neighbor's dogs just screaming at the fence because our fence is kind of messed up. But now I'm looking through the hole, and they're literally, I think they're mauling at him. I think that's the neighbor. He's on the floor, and he's not talking back. I don't know if it's a girl or a guy, but my neighbor's a guy, so I'm guessing it's him, but they're like mauling at him. I don't know what to do. I'm a nurse, but I'm too scared to go over there. Oh my God. The hair is short. I'm guessing it's a man, but honestly, it looks like they have leggings on. I don't know. It's something a woman.
Do you still hear the dogs?
They're like, I don't know, like whining sometimes, and then it gets silent, and then they're whining again.
All right, well, do you hear your neighbor at all? Are they saying anything?
No, I mean, I yell, but, oh my God, I'm praying, I don't know, I hope that what I saw wasn't what I saw. Maybe it's just a big old toy, a big human-sized toy, I don't know.
All right, well, the deputies and ambulance should be headed there shortly, okay? Just call back on 911 if anything changes.
Okay, do you know how long?
I don't have an ETA. They weren't that far, so they're getting there as quickly as they can.
Okay.
A sergeant with the Smith County Sheriff's Office arrives just behind the local fire department, and together they rush toward the sounds of barking coming from the backyard.
I think he's dead, man. He's right here. Watch that dog. Here. 3 of them. Hey, shoot him.
But with the victim sprawled out beneath the dogs, firing his weapon is too much of a risk. Instead, the sergeant runs to a gate on the other side of the house and radios for backup.
22, what's your location? .22, where you at?
Be there in about 2 minutes.
Knowing the victim may not have 2 minutes, he quickly decides to go in alone.
County, you copy SMS traffic?
10-4.
Hey, left fire. Now I've got the gate open on the other side, but the dogs are mauling the body. Hey, where are they at? Where are your people?
They're on the fence.
Still the fence?
Yeah.
Back up, back up!
The dog charges the sergeant and he opens fire, striking him multiple times. When it fails to stop him, he fires once more, and the dog collapses against the pavement. The sergeant keeps his gun aimed at a second dog, who sniffs his fallen companion.
You need another unit?
Dude, they were all eating on him.
I know, but if we can get to them,
We've got to get EMS care.
okay, get them there. That's 9 shots fired in the area of me. Hey, I've got an open door back here. They're good to pull him, yes. Back up. Don't do it. I can't find the door.
Close the door so we can
I'm working on it. Door's closed, yeah.
With one dog dead and the other 2 secured inside the house, backup finally arrives and joins the fire department as they work to pull the victim through to the other side of the broken fence.
Don't pull the fence down. Don't pull it.
Okay.
There's still dogs.
Okay.
Cutting the board right here. There's nail cutting, catching her close. Yeah. Come on, I got it. Yeah. Oh, nail. All right.
He's out. We're out.
We're good.
The victim, who appears to be a young woman, shows no sign of consciousness. Her body is severely mauled, with deep, gaping wounds on her arms and legs. While paramedics get to work, the deputy joins the sergeant in the backyard.
So that door was open. There's 2 other dogs inside. That one came after me when I opened the gate. The other one came running up to him, but took off inside. Okay. I do not know if there was anybody else in the house. I have no idea.
Given the 911 caller assumed the victim was the male owner of the dogs, the sergeant quickly locates her with an urgent question.
Hey, does he live alone?
I don't know these cars. I see a gray car, a silver car show up, and it's a guy and a wife and like a kid.
Okay.
That's all I've ever seen.
Okay. Does he live alone?
The guy here
Yes.
is the one that had all the dogs.
Him.
But that was a lady that lived there with a baby, and they got to fight over the dog before. Is it about a dog?
Yeah.
I know it is. I know.
It's about 3 dogs.
I know.
3 pit bulls.
This one owned the dog, and their main dog.
Well, I'm very aware. They were mean dogs.
I heard them fighting about.
They weren't fighting. They were attacking
No,
somebody.
about a month ago.
Okay.
And the woman and the man having a confrontation.
Who owns the dogs over here?
Some lady has a baby that lives over
Where's
there.
she
I don't know if
at?
they're home.
Do you know what she
I
drives?
don't know anybody.
Do you know what she drives? The cars you've seen?
No. It's scary. Are they? Did the baby did it?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Fearing they may have just trapped the 2 remaining dogs inside with a helpless baby, the sergeant and deputy arm themselves with rifles and return to the house.
All right. Well, let's go find the baby. Locked. Good? Yep. We're going to clear the house. There's a lady and a baby who's supposed to live here. Dog.
Unexpectedly, a voice calls out over the home security system.
Hey, we're the owners.
Okay.
We're not home. We're out of the state right now.
Who's supposed to be taking care of your dogs?
Our babysitter.
Who's your babysitter?
Her name is Madison.
Okay, where's the baby?
She's with us. She is just taking care of our dogs while we were out of state.
Okay, so there's nobody here.
There's no one here at the moment now.
The sergeant instructs the couple to call the sheriff's office in the hopes they can confirm the victim's identity. In the meantime, he heads back to the neighbor's house to ease her concerns.
They're out of town. So them and the baby, everybody's out of town.
Oh, thank God. Thank Jesus. Good.
But the person they hired to come take care of their dogs got mauled.
Oh, that's
And we
awful.
were not able to get to her before.
I understand, honey. It's hard. But see, I knew them dogs had been fighting.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But it wasn't a little bitty dog.
No, they were,
no.
none of them are little bitty. There's one less of them now because it charged after me.
They had to. Well, honey, I don't blame you.
Meanwhile, the other deputy speaks with the 911 caller, who grapples with the emotional aftershock.
I couldn't tell what I could see. I was just freaking out.
Yeah. No, I that's understandable.
And I was like, I hope I'm wrong, but I still called either way. But
No, you did good. You did the right thing.
I couldn't keep looking if it was.
Yeah.
And I'm a nurse, so I feel bad because I could have, I don't know, maybe I could have done something, but
No,
I was too scared to go.
Calling us was the only thing that you could have done. Otherwise, that would have been bad for you. So.
Right, that's why I was scared. I was like, I can't go there.
Yeah, so, calling us was the right thing.
Across the street, the sergeant learns more about the dog's history.
But I've heard dog fighting before. This ain't the first
And
one.
it's between this house and this house? Yeah, I wonder if they weren't going at each other. Do you happen to know what kind of dogs they have? Because all these are like pit bulls.
Oh, it's their pit bulls? I knew I saw a pit bull out in the driveway one day.
Well,
then it's them. I'm so sorry, baby.
it happens.
Yeah.
The dog's owners, Wilbert and Addison, finally reach a deputy by phone, and the heartbreaking truth of the girl's identity is fully revealed.
Okay, where are you located at right now, sir?
We're currently in Oklahoma. We're on our way back, though.
Okay. Who is supposed to be here to care for the animals?
Her name is Madison Hole. She's just supposed to go over there every couple hours and just check on them, but we haven't been able to get in contact with her yet.
Madison Hole, she's supposed to take care of the dogs? Okay. About how old is she?
She's 23.
23?
Yeah, she went to college there, and she's going to college to be a teacher, so I'm not sure which college she goes to. Yeah, the dogs broke out probably about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I texted her, and we haven't received a response, but I think she's in class.
The couple would later explain they met the college student, 23-year-old Madison Riley Hall, after posting an ad for a babysitter on Facebook. Madison had been babysitting their 3 children, all under the age of 5 years old, for the last 2 months, and they recently asked her to look after their 3 dogs while they were out of town. What the deputy doesn't reveal is that their description of Madison matches the victim, who is lying on the ground after a brutal attack carried out by the family's own beloved pets.
She alive? They're trying right now. They got the machine pressing her, doing the compressions, and they're going to hit her with a couple epis.
We haven't really evaluated her back. I mean, like right before y'all got here, we just got her drug out. She was face down.
Dog guarding her, man. Say what?
They were guarding her.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
You think she had been back there for a while or something? Or?
I mean, not that old, because she was still not. She wasn't cold, and she was still able to move her.
Oh, okay.
And everything. That's why we're working her. But they all 3 had her right here, and just.
Oh man. Pit bulls.
3.
Despite their best efforts, there's nothing the paramedics can do, as Madison's injuries are far too severe. She's pronounced deceased on the scene, and the sergeant calls in to his superiors with an update.
Well, there is 1 less alive dog, and also, unfortunately, 1 less alive dog sitter. I don't know, I'm not willing to sit in the house and talk over a ring cam over some dogs that just ate somebody, so pretty sure I broke my foot, though. It's like I was running and hit a hole.
Wilbert and Addison later told investigators their 3 dogs, named Bodie, Lola, and Afghani, were not known to be aggressive, though Lola could be, quote, territorial. Addison shared that Madison would often watch the dogs and children at the same time, and on several occasions they would come home to find 1 or more of the dogs cuddling with Madison on the couch.
Now, it looked like, I'll be real, it looks like a man because the body's just so torn up.
Yeah, 4 more on. Break them 4 more. Yeah.
Investigators later visited Madison's mother in person, giving her the most devastating news a parent could receive. Her mother showed them a video Madison sent several days earlier, in which she spoke about the size of the dogs, noting one of them weighed more than 100 pounds. In the video, Madison described the dog as, quote, defiant.
So I don't know why they did what they did.
I bet they did it over food, and she tried to break up the fight. And they got it.
Well, they saw you put the one down, and they were like, oh, I don't want to.
Oh boy, yeah.
Yeah, because the real big one backed off. That when we went inside.
The mean-looking one.
According to police records, the last message Madison sent was to her boyfriend at 12:16 p.m., letting him know she was on her way to check on the dogs. The couple reviewed their home security cameras, noting that at 1:13 p.m., one of the dogs can be seen inside the home with blood on his side. Addison assumed that 2 of the dogs had gotten into a fight, but the truth was far more devastating. Unfortunately, the home cameras did not record anything that could clarify what happened. but given the timeline, investigators assume the attack began roughly 3 hours before the 911 call.
Yeah, when I talked to the neighbor girl that actually called 911, she never heard like her calling for help or anything like that. She just heard the dogs go there
fighting over each other. Or fighting each other over her, yeah.
Is maybe she was attacked and she was laying there, and every time she tried to get up, they would probably guard her. They would, so she just stayed there laying there slowly.
According to police records, the sergeant received treatment at the hospital for a minor injury to his foot. As for the remaining dogs, they were later seized and euthanized. Following a joint review by a Smith County Sheriff's Office investigator and the assistant district attorney, authorities determined that the dogs' owners had not violated any criminal statutes because they did not act with criminal negligence. The case was closed. Madison's mom created a GoFundMe to cover burial expenses, raising over $19,000. In the fundraiser, she shared that Madison was 6 months away from earning her bachelor's degree in early childhood education from the University of Tyler, adding that her daughter, quote, loved life with her whole heart and moved through the world with a free spirit that lifted those around her.
Now, Street Rossi was 100% correct, man. Sometimes these dogs, you can't leave them with nobody, man, at all. And that's the sad part about it, man. You gotta go, you want to go places and go on vacation and go out and take your wife out to dinner and have somebody watching the dogs. You can't even do that with some of these dogs, man. It's a sad situation. Like, and I can't really think about it like that because my daughter's that same age, you know, and it'll get me emotional just thinking about that happening. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a sad situation, man. My condolences to the family. God bless that young lady and her family. It's just a sad situation, man. Like I always say, it don't matter if it's bully breed dogs, pit bulls, or whatever the dogs is. You know, once it happened, it happened. You know, and as you see in this situation, nobody was charged because the owners didn't do nothing wrong. You know, the girl was there with dogs who she normally would be with on a regular basis, and no telling what flipped them dogs out, man. It's no telling what flipped them dogs out. It's just a sad situation, man. Sad situation. But yeah, we're gonna get into this dog talk, man. I got R. Cliffy in the building. What's going on with your R. Cliffy? John Demery, big salute to you, my brother. Big salute to you, man. Yeah, we're gonna talk about these Redboy and Eli dogs tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna get in a whole lot of detail, but I'm gonna take it as far as y'all brothers want me to take it. If you want me to look up some pedigrees, we can look up some pedigrees. I'm gonna drop the link down in the chat in case any of y'all brothers want to come up here and rock with me tonight. Let me drop that link down real quick in case I get to talking and forget to drop that link. And go ahead and put that down in the comments. Yes, sir, man. And to the brothers that was asking me how big Fletcher was, I didn't even realize he was 59 pounds. Man, I put him on the scale after I dropped that video for y'all earlier, 59 pounds. But I will say I fed him some dog food. So I didn't feed him that much, you know. So I'm gonna say he about 58 and a half, maybe 58 and a half and a quarter, maybe. After he ate and he went up to 59, but I didn't even expect him to be up there. And he ain't got no body fat on him, like fat or nothing like that, you know. So shit, I'm just looking at him the way he was earlier. And if he was 59, I'm gonna say if I took him at 55, man, he you know, he might be a little small. And that dog Sambo size, Sambo and Johnny One Nut and them dogs weight. If he's 59 now and I take 4 pounds off of him, he's gonna be a 55 pound, 56 pound show dog. You know what I'm saying? That's a big joker, dog. I gotta weigh Melly. Y'all don't see how much she weighing. I might be looking at her wrong. She might be in the 50s. You know? Yeah, man. Let's see here. Now, Street Rossi made a good point. They shouldn't have been running loose with each other like that, you know. But I'm a say something for the owners and stick up for them this one time. You know, when we go through something, it's 365 days in a year. 360 days out of the year, them dogs is friendly. The pet sitter is playing with them. They got them all together. They running. Nobody's fighting. They did say one of the dogs is a little territorial. You know, but just 360 days out of the year, they're perfect. It just take that one time, man. You know, for a situation like this to happen. You know what I'm saying? It just take that one time, man. Now, when it comes to them, I'm gonna get to talking about them Eli brothers real quick while we're waiting on the rest of them to come up in here. You know, them Eli brothers. One thing I noticed, they feel like when you talk to them Eli brothers, big salute to them. Now, y'all let them know I'm telling them salute to them and shout out to them, cause like I said, I don't want them on my ass. But when you talk to them Eli brothers, they kind of feel like Eli is damn near like Tudor's Dabo. You can't have no pit bull if it ain't got Eli somewhere in the background. I don't care if you got Jeep, Redboy, what you got. Them boys will say that Eli is back there. You know what I'm saying? And shit, they be telling the truth on some of them dogs now. Some of them dogs, Eli is back there. You know, but my thing is, I want to speak about Eli and I want to speak about Redboy because I seen some of the brothers making comments on Facebook on the one post. And the brothers was acting like, you know, Redboy wasn't shit. Hey, you know, I'm gonna stick up for Redboy. I'm gonna roll with Redboy. Matter of fact, the post I'm talking about, big salute to my brother Guy coasting out there. Guy made the post and say, Deontay Wilder was in the corner like an Eli dog after 45 minutes. You know, he made that post and them brothers got up under that post commenting, man. They was commenting. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. We don't need no Eli in our dog. Y'all need some Redboy in y'all dog. See, y'all had it messed up, acting like we need the Eli now. And this is my opinion. But we don't need the Eli, but y'all need the Redboy. And when it comes to Redboy and Eli, let's put them pound for pound, side by side. Start with Eli, and you look at all his offspring. And you start with Redboy. I done told y'all this one time already. So I'm going to smack you in the face with it again. You take Eli, you add all his offspring up, you look at him, and you take Redboy, you add his offspring up, and you look at him. And boy, look at royalty that came down off Redboy. I don't know about Eli. I ain't gonna say Eli ain't a tough sucker, you know, and he didn't produce great dogs. But boy, the royalty is not under Eli like royalty is under Redboy. So y'all better put some respect on that motherfucker name when you talk about him, like Birdman say. Put some respect on Redboy name when you talk about him. Don't disrespect him like y'all was down in the comments talking about now. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. You know. Hey, yes sir, man. Now, when it comes to Eli, my Eli brothers, can I inbreed Eli, inbreed him, and then hope not to go down further from that 45 minutes? If I keep inbreeding Eli, will I get some great dogs? You know, or will I keep going down lower and lower? 45, 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 35, 25, 20 minutes, 15. By the time I inbreed them about 5 or 6 times, line breed, I might be down to a 10-minute dog. I got to throw something else up in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to throw something else up in there. Big shout out to Yellow One in the building, man. Big shout out to Yellow One in the building. Yes, sir, man. We talking about them Eli dogs tonight, because I ain't gonna lie to you, when I first dropped Sambo Pedigree and Sambo picture on the tube and social media, them boys got on my ass talking about, I'll be talking all kind of shit, talking about Sambo Eli dog. Man, that shit pissed me off, man. I wanted to jump through that damn TV screen on that motherfucker. That was Working Line K9 had told me that shit. Man, you got an Eli dog. You talking about this and that. This man, that Sambo wasn't no Eli dog, but he was a Jeep Redboy Jocko dog, Jeep Redboy dog. Eli is in the back of Jeep. I'm gonna say at least one time. He's in the back there. He's back there one time. But what I want y'all Eli brothers to stop doing, because you see the dog one time in a 16 slot pedigree. It's 16 slots in that 4th generation. You see Eli one time up there. Y'all think Eli overpowered them other 15 damn dogs. That's an Eli dog. You see him one time in them 16 slots. That's an Eli dog. No, he got an Eli bred dog in the pedigree. I will admit that. If you got Jeep in them, you got an Eli dog somewhere back there in your pedigree. But Jeep is not an Eli dog, because if you go to Jeep pedigree, he's not flush. He don't got a boatload of Eli in him. He got Eli in him. A dog is bred off Eli that's in the pedigree, but he's not a boatload of Eli. So he's not an Eli dog. Now, if you want to say Jeep is an Eli dog, why the hell Jeep is producing better than every damn thing Eli was producing? Why Eli can't produce no more of that stuff? All right, why is Eli not even on the rum list? He's just like Redboy, not on the rum list. And I feel like Redboy should be up there as well, you know. Now, Yellow One say, how much percentage do a dog have to have of a bloodline for him to be considered that dog? Now, my thing, Yellow One, you know, it just depends on where that dog at in that pedigree. Now, if we saying he in the second generation, then he only got to be, you know, it's only what, 4 slots in the second generation. You know, it's only 4 slots. Now, if he coming directly off Eli, he'll be a 50-50. If he in the second generation, I want to say, I'm not looking at it wrong. If he in the second generation, that's 4 slots, 2 at the top and 2 at the bottom. Eli can only be at the top. Now he can be at the top of the second dog on the top, on the bottom dog on the top, he can be at the top of that. But if Eli is only at the top of the second generation, that means he's a 25% Eli dog. Now you go back one more generation with the third generation, if Eli is only in that, then you got an eighth of an Eli dog. Now if you go back to the 4th generation, you got 16 slots and you got 1 Eli dog. That's an eighth or 16th, 1/16 Eli. And that's 4th generation. We're talking to Jeep, some of them other dogs. Now, maybe not Jeep, because I have to look at it. And I don't think Eli is in Jeep first 4 generations. If you talking the 5th and the 6th, man, you ain't got no more Eli, that motherfucker. But I told y'all, them Eli brothers is like Dallas Cowboy fans. You know, it's Tudor's Dabo. Tudor's Dabo is the reason for most of our pit bulls that we got today. I can agree with that. But them Eli brothers say Eli is right behind Dabo. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Eli, if it wasn't for Dabo, and if it wasn't for Eli, we all would be fucked out here. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have no damn dogs. Now, I don't agree with that part. But I do agree with Eli's in Jeep and Eli's in several other dogs, several other important dogs that we talk about on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to percentages, I just think you need more than 1 dog in the pedigree. You need a high percentage. You need a high percentage of dogs in there to call it. Like if I'm gonna call it a Jeep dog, it got to have Jeep in there more than 1 time. All right, now I'm just gonna read Sambo pedigree. I'm not reading it, but I'm going off what I know how the pedigree was. All right, with Sambo pedigree, his mama was a Redboy Jeep dog. His mama, I'm gonna say his grandmama was pure Jeep, top and bottom. From the top to the bottom, Sambo grandmama was pure Jeep. All right. Now his grandmama on the top and bottom is the same dog. His daddy name was Fatty. Fatty mama name was Jaguar. That's Sambo grandmama on the top side. Jaguar was a pure Jeep dog. On the top, Sambo mama name was Sadie. Sadie mama name was Jaguar, you know, which was pure Jeep on the bottom side. So Sambo got a pure Jeep female as a grandmama on the bottom side and a pure Jeep female, which is the same dog on the top side, you know, which is his grandmama. All right, his granddaddy on the top side would be Yellow Son. His granddaddy on the bottom side is a pure Redboy dog. You know, so he's gonna have more Jeep in him than anything. And then your Redboy, and then your Jocko, he's gonna have a percentage of your Jocko in there. But far as percentages, brother, I think, you know, we all look at them pedigrees, we all look at them, and you know, if you start getting back in that 4th generation, you need to have a dog in there several times. You know what I'm saying? At least a few times in order to say it's a so-and-so dog. Like the breeding I just made off of Fletcher and City Boys BG. BG has got Barracuda in the 4th generation 2 times. Now, she's got some buck dogs in the 4th generation as well. But it's all Mayday and buck in her pedigree. When you go to the 4th generation, all Mayday and buck dogs in that bitch. So I would call her a red boy Jocko Bolio, because you know Buck is coming down off Bolio, whichever way I want to call it. Red boy Jocko Bolio, or I can say a Barracuda buck dog, a Mayday buck dog, what you know how she's bred, however you want to call it. But you got to have more than one time, man, at least, you know. One dog in the pedigree is cool. And a lot of brothers, when we first started doing these channels, we was telling brothers about this. Stop saying you got a red boy dog when you only got a red boy dog in your 4th generation one time. You know, it's not a red boy dog. It's a dog with red boy in it, you know, which is it's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. But you just got to call it the way it is. If you got several red boy dogs in it, and you got several Eli dogs in it, you got a red boy Eli dog. You know, you just can't leave out. No dog is more important than the next dog. You know, even if you don't know who the brother is with his dog, or you don't know, you got to keep reading until you go back and you see something. But no dog is more important than the next one. And we as dog people, we like to leave off what we don't know and throw out there what we do know, what sounds good coming off the tongue. Oh, this is a Jeep, a Bolio dog, or so-and-so dog, or so-and-so dog. You know, you just have to do it like that, man. I'm gonna say it like this, right? You can't go off of that percentages thing on online ped, because it's not reading it the way we read the pedigree. See, that rights way, I forgot what they call it, rights or something like that. The way it's on online ped, it's I'm gonna give it to you in mellow yellow. I'm gonna give you an example. If I put when I look at mellow yellow percentages stat list or stat percentages and all that, she's not gonna say a pure Big John dog. It's gonna say about 6% Big John, probably 12% or 12% Big John. It's gonna say 50% Hacksaw, 50% Saber 2000, 25% Buddy, 25% Ronda Rousey. You know, it's gonna go like that until it get to Big John, and it's gonna be all the way. It's gonna be a small percentage, which is gonna say about 6% or something like that. You know, so the way we read it, looking at peds, we going back to the 4th, and we look the way I say, oh, that's a pure Big John dog, or that's pure Big John. She may not have a lot of Big John actual blood in her, but at the same time, she got all of Big John blood in her, and Big John and Little John blood in her. You know, it just depends on how you want to read it, man. I can say, you know, she's I'm gonna give it to you like this, right? She's got Buddy in her. Meliello got Buddy in her one time, which would be her. Buddy is Meliello granddaddy. All right. I can't say that's a Buddy dog. I can't say Meliello is a Buddy dog because she's only got 25% of Buddy in her. But I can call out all 4 of the dogs: Buddy, Ronda Rousey, Jocko, and Yellow Girl. You know, that's Saber 2000, Mama and Daddy. I had to call out all 4 dogs. But at the end of the day, all 4 of them dogs coming down off Big John and Little John. That's why I always say, oh, it's pure Walkamo or pure Big John, Little John dog. Because you go back to every dog in the pedigree, every single dog in Meliello and Fletcher pedigree is coming down off Big John or Little John, one or the other. You know, one or the other. Every single dog from the top to the bottom. So if you got a dog, and every single dog in your pedigree, no matter if you're going back to the 6th generation, 7th generation, 8th generation, but every single dog in your pedigree is coming down off Eli, even 50%. You know, 50%, that's an Eli. Eli, whatever else you got, dog. You know, and you can have a 50% Eli and still be scattered bred, because your bottom half means just as much as the top half. You got a straight Eli dog on the top, and on the bottom side, that female got about damn 7 bloodlines in her. So that's gonna still be scatterbred dog. No matter how much Eli you see on that top side. You know, that bitch full of Eli on the top, but on that bottom, that motherfucker got 6 or 7 bloodlines in it. That's a scatterbred dog. Call all the bloodlines out. You can't leave one bloodline out. You know, I mean, it's like that, man. The ped stats, yeah. The ped stats, you can go by it, but you can't go by it. It's not wrong. The ped stats on the online ped is not wrong by far. It's right. But the way the ped stats is giving it to you is the way I tell you to represent your dog. These dogs are bloodlines. Each dog is a name. That's the way online peds is giving it to you. The ped stats is giving it to you like Buddy is a bloodline. Hacksaw is a bloodline. Saber 2000 is a bloodline. So they say, how much of this you got in it? 25%, 50% of this, 50% of that. You know, they're not calling it Redboy Jocko, 100% Redboy Jocko. They're not saying that. You know, they're saying 25% of this, 50% of that, 25% of this, 10% of that, 12% of that, or whatever. And that's the way I say it should be as far as us, the way we speak about these bloods. You know, if you got a dog named Tornado and Hurricane, and Tornado is 50% and Hurricane is 50% in your dog, that's a Hurricane Tornado dog. It's not your fault. Well, it is your fault, but at the same time, it's just your dog is not as famous as Jeep, Redboy, Eli, and the rest of them. But it's no different. 50% Hurricane, 50% Tornado. You know, if you do your promoting or whatever, however, 20 years down the line, your Hurricane and Tornado dog will be just as famous as the Jeep and the Bolio and the rest of the stuff. And people be like, oh, I got some of that Hurricane shit, or I got some of that Tornado shit, or whatever. You know? So I mean, it just is what it is, man. When it comes to the Eli dogs, I wanna ask y'all brothers, man. Where's the game genes? Where's the game? And I asked y'all this a little while ago. Which one of these Eli dogs, since the dog Eli been born, which Eli dog can I breed to get the gameness? That's what I'm talking about. You know, and I'm not gonna discredit neither dog in this show tonight. I'm not gonna make the Eli dog, because one thing one brother said in them comments, you get good dogs from all the bloodlines. You get game dogs from every single bloodline out there. And I ain't talking about a game dog, a pit bull. I'm talking about game dogs, them bitches that'll go 2 or 3 hours. You get those shits from every bloodline, man. It's just the rumors that we got, the old stories that we got, and all the dog talk that we do. The 45-minute dogs, the smart dogs, the mouth dogs with all the mouth. You know, all that shit is what we be getting mixed up in our conversations and shit. You know, at the end of the day, Eli got some game dogs out there that you can't stop in 3 or 4 hours. Them bitches gonna still stay down. You know, Bolio got the same dogs, Jeep got the same dogs, Redboy got them, Redboy Jocko got them, and the rest of the dogs got them. You just gotta find them. You know, you just gotta find them. And that's why I say, which Eli dog, if I'm a breed to an Eli dog right now, my dog is hellified mouth, a rough dog. But I want to go to some Eli and I want to put some gameness in my dog, and I want to breed to an Eli dog to get the gameness. Which Eli dog do I go to? Big salute to my man City Boy out there. City Boy, salute to you, brother. I couldn't answer the phone just a few seconds ago. You know, but which Eli dog should I go to? And that's a real question to any of my Eli brothers out there. You know, which Eli dog should I go to if I want to breed gameness? Now, you know, big salute out, James Nelson, salute out to you, my brother. Great question. What about the Garner's Akuma dog? I made a couple of breeders with that Akuma dog, and I had a dog off of Akuma in my yard right here. I'm not real familiar with the more modern dogs that Garner got. That's as far as gameness wise. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you if Akuma is pushing the real game dogs. I just know about the ones I used to deal with back in the days, the Chinaman, the Frisco, the Hickory T, what else? The Spike stuff, and them dogs that he had, them black females he had. And like I told y'all, I got Black Chance from y'all. None of y'all ain't asked Garner about the Black Chance dog yet. Ask him about the Black Chance dog. And the brother he sold him to, tell him that's that crazy motherfucker that be on YouTube doing all the news and all that shit. You know, that Black Chance, champion Black Chance. You know, and like I told y'all, I want to know how we got a champion from Brother Garner. And we paid for him, but we ain't paid no super high, sky high for that joker. And we could never get no puppies off of him. Champion Black Chance. You could Google him or online pet him or whatever. You know, I mean, he was a pretty good dog. He was a small dog. He wasn't no big 50-pound dog or nothing like that. You know, but I'm not real familiar, Brother James, with the more modern Garner dogs as far as the ones that's throwing off the Gameness. You know, I will say this, me and my brother was talking about this a little earlier. Before Redboy came around, in my opinion, the alligator dog was some of your dogs that brought that Gameness to they had the roughness and the Gameness. Them alligator dogs, I feel, was game back in the days. And when that Redboy stuff came out, brothers started running with that shit. But before the Redboy, you had Eli, you had alligator, and them dogs like that, you know. Brother Nichols asked me why we didn't use the wheat germ oil. You mean with the Black Chance dog? Man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I probably didn't know about that shit back then, dog. You know, as far as boosting the dog's sperm up, or you know, it was a male dog, it wasn't a female. And you know, I probably, you know, didn't even know about that shit back then, dog. You know, because I probably would have tried it. You know, I probably would have tried it. I heard brothers speaking about the wheat germ oil in modern day time, but this is like, I want to say early 2000s, right around that Sambo era, when I had him. Man, we bought at least about 4 or 5 grown dogs from Tom Garner. That's why I was trying to remember one of them females that we had. That bitch was bad. I ain't gonna lie, little 30-some pound bitches. Them bitches was bad. All of them was black. You know, all of them was black, and they was pretty good. And my homeboy, he was a real Garner fan. He had all them motherfuckers. I was leaning more on that Redboy Jocko stuff. You know. Hey, thanks for telling me that, Nichols. Brother Mr. Nichols say the wheat germ oil is good for good for production. So anybody who may have them problems with their dogs and the dogs not catching, and the male dog not throwing no dogs out, use that wheat germ oil, you know. Yeah. R.A. Nixon in the building. What's going on with your R.A.? Okay, R.A. got a good question. R.A. say, what Redboy dog you can go to and get some good mouth? Now, R.A., I'm glad you asked that question, brother. You know why? Because when you talk to them old school brothers, they'll tell you the Redboy dogs back then had mouth to them. You know, the same way we can say the 45-minute stuff, that's this rumors, that's this bullshit brothers be talking about. That same way with Redboy. Who started that the Redboy dogs don't got mouth? Them Redboy dogs that was coming directly off Redboy and off Britches and off Mr. Bulldog, off the rest of them dogs had mouth. Now, I'm gonna say this too, Ari. A lot of people say that when you put the Jocko in it, that's where the mouth came in at. You know, when you mix your Jocko with your Redboy, you got your mouth. You know, as far as a pure Redboy dog with mouth, I don't know, man. I don't know. Pit Wise say Cottonham, Haymaker, and Ambos. Now, let me say this about the Cottonham stuff. Cottonham names just got big in modern day time. I don't mean they weren't known back then or they wasn't bulldogging and really doing their thing back then, but these modern day, I'm gonna say the last 15-year brothers, they use that Cottonham name high compared to how it was back then with the Redboy. Right now, when you say Cottonham, people automatically go to thinking Redboy, you know, but you know, that wouldn't have been my go-to Them wouldn't have been my go-to brothers with the Redboy dogs back in the days. You know, and I mean, especially for me, because you know, I would have been closer to Mr. Bass and them. Even though Cottonham them was all in that same area, but I would have still been closer to Mr. Bass and his family and the brother that I interviewed, you know, and all them brothers. You know, so I wouldn't have went to Cottonham for the Redboy. I'd have went straight to Mr. Bass them. Yeah, they always it Cliffy. For some reason, Redboy is always known for the scratch, and that story just went year after year, decade after decade. The Redboy dog's gonna scratch. The Redboy dog's gonna scratch. Your Eli dog's gonna bite. You know, and like I said, it could be total opposite. You might have Redboy dogs, pure Redboy dogs that won't even go 15, 20 minutes. And you might have pure Eli dogs that'll stay down for 3 hours. And because of that, R. Cliffy, we miss a lot of good dogs, fam. Because I'm thinking about them old bullshit ass stories. Oh, I don't want an Eli dog. I might miss a good damn Eli dog that'll give me a hellified bulldog that's gonna stay down as long as I want them to stay down because I'm going by them old school stories. You know what I'm saying? You know, them old school stories, shit, you really can't go by them all the time, dog. And that's why I ask brothers. That's a good question, Ari. Which Redboy dog can you go to today to say they gonna go? And Ari, listen to me now when I tell you this. I ain't being kennel blind when I say this now. That's why I say them Big John dogs, because if they ain't known for nothing in modern day time, they gonna go. You gonna release them and they gonna come. You know, and I even heard some brothers saying with the Redboy dogs, I mean with the Big John dogs, modern day Big John dogs. When I say modern, I mean the past 10 to 15 years. Oh, they lost their mouth. They lost their hard bite. They lost it, but they still scratching. So that's another reason I say that the Big John dogs is gonna be equivalent to your old school Redboy. If you got a dog that you know got hellified mouth, you throw your Big John in it. Now you got your Gameness, you got your mouth. Now when it comes to Redboy, I don't know. I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. I don't know which one of them Redboy dogs. I think Pitwise say the haymaker stuff. You know, and who knows? Maybe the Cottonham Redman dog that Mr. Garner got maybe have some of that stuff. You know, that may have some mouth. I don't know. I never had none of that Cottonham Redman stuff. Oh yeah, Ari, you definitely right about that, dog. The stories that we hear, we repeat that shit, and some of that shit we hold true to heart, like it's really the truth. And it might not, his shit might be so far from the truth, dog. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we miss out on good dogs, man. We miss out on good dogs because, oh, I don't want an Eli dog. I don't that 45-minute shit. Oh, I want a Redboy dog because it's gonna scratch all day. Then you get a fucking Kurt. Boss Man Gold, salute to you, my brother. Boss Man Gold say he heard that Cottonham has the mouth. The Cottonham Redman stuff has the mouth. Hey, it may do, dog. It may do, man. I'm not gonna say it don't because I always tell y'all, I don't speak about dogs I haven't had. And I haven't had a Cottonham dog since back in the damn 90s. I ain't gonna lie to you. Back in the 90s, I had one off that Cottonham Sheba stuff and that type of them Cottonham dogs, but I haven't had none of that Redman stuff. And them dogs was Redboy Jocko, you know. But shit, we'll miss out on it, man, because we going with them old school folklore stories, what we call them. You know, Haymaker. The brother say Haymaker is a good Redboy dog. Sean Collins, what's going on? What's going on with you? Salute to you, Donald. Salute to you, Donald. Big thanks to Pitwise for the $10 donation. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, Pitwise, man. Appreciate it. I'm gonna have to come over there in some of our digital dog show and kick your ass one of these damn days, Pitwise. We're gonna get it on, big dog, because you got some good looking ones. You got some good looking dogs, fam. I ain't gonna lie to you. You always bring something nice to the table, you know. Yes, sir. Henry James in the building, man. Him and James say some of that Deacon stuff. Yep, I had a few Deacon dogs back in the days. I know I can't complain about them. Can't complain about them. Yes, sir, man. But I ain't gonna lie, RA, that's a good question. I had a question for the Eli brothers, but you know, we got two questions. Which one of them Eli dogs can I go to get some Gameness? And which one of them Redboy dogs can I go to get some hellified mouth? Because we know they're gonna have Gameness. We know the Eli dogs gonna have the mouth. You know, so it's a good question, dog. RA say he heard that the Redboy dogs was dumb and had cotton mouths, but he personally haven't had enough Redboy blood to make an honest opinion. I definitely feel you on that, dog. I haven't had enough pure Redboy dogs to say, you know, these dogs got cotton mouth and it's all from the Redboy stuff. Most of my dogs had a little cut in it, maybe some Jeep or some Jocko or something like that. I think the closest I had to pure Redboy was back in the 90s with some of them dogs I had back then. Boomer Jr. Boomer Jr., that's coming off of Sammy the Arab's Boomer, right? Now, let's talk about the Boomer dog, because that dog's been bred a real lot, like a lot of times. I don't know, you know, I seen some great dogs coming off of Boomer, but I don't know exactly what his traits is to call them, to pinpoint them, to say, oh, the Boomer dogs is gonna give you your 2 or 3 hour dogs, your 1 hour dogs, your 1 hour and a half dogs, you know. I don't know, you know. I just know Boomer is considered one of your pure Redboy dogs or your Redboy dog. And Boomer Jr. I guess the only way we can really truly find out, man, is to make them breedings ourselves and come up here and talk about them. As far as letting brothers know, oh, go this route or go that route, you know. And Donald, and this the thing about it, Donald and R. Cliffy, you can have a Eli dog right now, fam, in your yard, and you can tell me this motherfucker is breeding. He's straight Eli. He's making the game dogs, but dog, you know, these brothers out here, they hate so bad, man. They hate so bad, they hate on you. Oh, he lying, he making up this, or he making up that, or they just hate on you. Don't want to breed to you. This off the strength. They don't even got no reason to hate on you. They hate on you. You know. That's another reason we miss out on good dogs. Oh, I don't want to breed the R. Cliffy dog. I don't fuck with that motherfucker. I don't want to breed with him. And R. Cliffy got the best shit around. I don't want to breed with no damn R.A. Nixon. That motherfucker, I don't fuck with him. And he got the best damn dogs in damn town. You know what I'm saying? We miss out on good dogs like that too, man. And we miss out on good dogs like that more than we miss out on the old school story good dogs. You know, brother ain't did nothing to you personally at all. But following the crowd, you know, want to be like the next motherfucker, or you don't fuck with him, so you gonna miss out on a damn good dog. R.A. Nixon say Boudreaux's dagger made some very game offspring. Boudreaux's dagger. I heard of that dog before. Now, what you talk about the Midnight Cowboy dog? R. Cliffy say the Midnight dogs are biting hard. You talk about the Midnight Cowboy dogs? Now, my homeboy had a Mexican Eli dog, you know, but I ain't had enough of them dogs. About like Ari, I ain't had enough of them dogs to really talk shit about them. The Mexican Eli. My homeboy only had one of them. That's the only one I ever seen in action. So I can't say these dogs are bad or these dogs are great. Pit Allen got that Thug and Thor stuff, man. That Redboy Jocko, you know, And you know they got other dogs as well, but I think I don't think they running straight Redboy as far as their main base dogs, Pit Island. But I know they got good dogs. They got some damn good dogs. Yes, sir, man. Hey, I'm definitely gonna fuck with that Eli stuff, man. And that's the thing. These brothers will get up in there talk shit to me about damn September. They'll be saying, "Oh man, you talk all that trash about them Eli dogs, and you got an Eli dog on your yard." You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna have me some Eli stuff. You know, I'm gonna get some of that Eli stuff. I ain't stupid, cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I seen when that Eli and that dang on that Paladin bred with that Big John shit on Walkmart Yard when they had their dogs. That Paladin Eli dog, Frisco Eli dog bred with that Big John shit, and man, them motherfuckers made some killers. So I know I'm gonna get me some of that Eli stuff, and I got a couple brothers that got some great Eli that's close to me, and as far as City Boy got some Eli dogs, shit. So I'm gonna get me some Eli stuff. Yes, sir, man. Pit Wise say Hansel. Hey, Pit Wise, I be saying that shit fucked up, dog. I be saying that shit like Hansel and Gretel. Hanzo is a 26-time Maverick, dog. Yes, sir. So he heavy. He damn near all Eli there. Or all Maverick, rather. And this is the thing, right? Maverick is an Eli dog, but is Maverick Eli from top to bottom? Because Maverick is his own bloodline. If you ask me, you know, you got Eli, you got Maverick, you got the T-Bud stuff, that Mexican Eli stuff, and them Cardenas dogs. Pure Boudreaux, RA say, which one is harder to find? Pure Boudreaux or pure Redboy? I know that pure Redboy ain't hard to find. And I know brothers who got pure Boudreaux dog. I got a brother down in the chat right now with a pure Boudreaux dog. I think both of them dogs are. You can find them if you really want to look for them. I believe you can find both of them dogs. But only thing about that, Ari, I can have a Boudreaux dog and it don't be Eli. You know, because a brother sent me a Boudreaux Redboy dog a Redboy, straight pure Redboy dog that Mr. Boudreaux had. You know, yeah, the big salute out to you, Bashir, or whatever how you pronounce it, Bashir, the Maverick, the Reno, the Bulls dog, Bully son. Hey, like me and my brother was talking about earlier, man, I ain't gonna lie to you now. I love my pure dogs. I love my heavy bred, line bred dogs, but man, a lot of the baddest dogs that we talk about today's time is scattered bred dogs and dogs with 4 or 5 pedigrees in them, man. 4 or 5 bloodlines, you know. And what I was speaking about earlier with him, and when these brothers from Europe breed these Malinois and Dutch Shepherds and stuff, they breed a total opposite to how we breed with the pit bulls. Some of us brothers with the pit bulls breed like this. Some of us brothers with pits breed. Them brothers with the mouths and stuff from Europe, they want as many great dogs in that dog as possible from different bloods. Big gene pools, you know, big gene pools. And they got every dog from a different line of dogs. This dog a champion. This dog a Schutz and this. This dog a 3 something and this. All these dogs are great, but they want as many great dogs. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what Brother Hemi say. I don't understand what you're saying, Hemi. You say you can only inbreed on one dog so many times. You know, it just depends, dog. You know, it just depends. It just depends. Like with my breeders I made, brother and sister, I'm taking one of my offspring back to the daddy again. And see, this is why I tell you about the Big John stuff, man. These brothers been breeding these dogs like this 30 years. You think it's gonna mess up because I made one or two breeders, inbreed, line breed? Y'all just didn't see the breeds out here on the front street when they bred brother and sister together, uncle and take a puppy off that and go back to this. Take a puppy off that and go back to this. You know, it just depends, dog. It just depends. Oh yeah, you right, 100%, Hemi. Some dogs don't stand up with inbreeding as well. You know, some dogs don't. Hey, yeah, Cliffy, 40 years. Shit, it was 2026. That Big John shit been getting bred since the damn 90s, early 90s. So add that shit up, dog. That's going on. That's 30-some years, going on 40 years. Shit. So my little 1 or 2 breeders inbreed because of brother see it on Front Street. They be like, "Oh man, you breeding too tight. Oh, you breeding? I ain't breeding too tight. These brothers been breeding this shit like this forever and getting good dogs. So my little 1 or 2 tight breeders ain't gonna be shit." Now, what they did, like Hemi said, what I have heard is different bloodlines take inbreeding different ways. You know, you can't inbreed the rascal dog the way you can inbreed the Eli dog or the Redboy dog or the Redboy Jock or the G. Certain lines don't inbreed as good, you know. I have heard that. Now let me see if I can pull up some pedigrees real quick. Give me a second. Let me pull up the pedigree screen, and I'm gonna go to some pedigrees. Let's see here. Pull up the pedigree screen. Let me go to let me go to Big John online pair. And y'all got any pedigrees, you can damn send me the ped. I'll look that dog up if it's inbred or line bred or whatever. I'm just doing this because I know these dogs, which dogs to go to as far as okay. All right, let me blow it up. Take that off. All right, now I'm gonna go to Big John offspring. Now this right here is Big John and his little mate sister Blondie. Natural borns, Blondie too. Brother and sister. Now I'm willing to bet you this breeding right here was made before 1995. Big John and Blondie, 1995 or earlier. I'm almost willing to say it's in the early 90s, 91, 92, 93, around that area. All right. Brother and sister, same litter breeding. Let me go to the Walk'em stuff. I got to go to some of their dogs. All right. Walk'em Bud. Bud is off Big John and Blondie. Nope. I lied. Bud is off Big John and Sabre. All right. That's Big John bred of his mama. Let me find another Big John and Blondie breeding off Walk'em dogs. Walk'em's Missy. Walk'em's Missy is off her brother, little mate brother and sister breeding. All right. Now let's go to Missy offspring. Walk'em's Missy girl. All these dogs from the 90s now. And like I say, drop another. If you want me to look up other pedigrees, just drop it down in the comments. Now, early 90s, Crazy Eyes bred and Missy. Crazy Eyes off Big John and Miss Kitty. Then you got a brother and sister breeding on the very bottom. This Walking Out Missy dog is off a Little Mate brother and sister breeding. They took that Little Mate brother and sister breeding and bred back to another son of Big John. Look how many times Saber in that top, in this third generation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Big John Mama in the third generation 4 times. Yellow in the third generation 1, 2, 3 times, along with Burns Tom Jack. They started the game off inbreeding when they running their dogs, inbreeding. Now the offspring of this, let's go to Little Thunder. Let's go to Little Thunder. Waiting on the screen to change. It will start moving slow now. See if I can pull up Big Country. I ain't gonna pull up Big Country. Cause he coming off country. Trying to get that Little Thunder dog. But to make a long story short, man, those dogs been inbred from day one. So I can't do nothing to hurt them dogs as far as inbreeding wise. All right. Now we got Walking Out's Missy girl, who's off Missy, which is a brother and sister breeder, bred back to Big John's son. And then you got Red Thunder, which is Walking Out's Red Thunder, who's off Split Is, and Walking Out's Dixie. Little John, Blondie again. So you're getting hellified line breeding and inbreeding. And all these dogs that we looking at right now, these from the 90s. None of these dogs right now outside of Little Thunder. Little Thunder's, he was in the 2000 era. But these other dogs back here, Split Is and the rest of them dogs, Crazy Eyes and them dogs was living in the 90s. They might be crossed over to 2000. They were still living. They were old ass dogs though. Let me pull up some of Mr. Cruz stuff. Let me pull up some of the Mr. Cruz dogs. See if I can pull up Cruz Rocky. Damn. All right, Cruz Rocky. All right. Everybody know Cruz Rocky. This Cruz Rocky 3 right here. Cruz Rocky 3. Look how Mr. Cruz got this dog bred. Hughes Dusty 2 bred a Cottonham Sheba, which was Rocky. You got Cottonham Sheba in the 4th generation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times in the 4th generation. Cottonham Sheba. Hughes Dusty 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He was Dusty 2 in the 4th generation 6 times. That damn Cruise Rocky 3 was bred up, boy. Now we're looking at Cruise Rocky. This is Cruise Rocky right here, his pedigree. He was Dusty. He was Dusty, bred to Cottonham Sheba. He was Dusty 2, rather, bred to Cottonham Sheba. But get your Cruise Rocky dog. All right. So when we look at this pedigree, this is a pure Redboy Jocko dog, but at the same time, it's got some Medellins Outlaw in it right there. And it's not pure Redboy Jocko if it got Outlaw in it. It got some Outlaw, because that Outlaw is Outlaw. Everything else may be Redboy Jocko, but that Outlaw is Outlaw. Redboy. So Cruise Rocky is a Redboy Jocko, and then you got the Outlaw dog, which everybody, kind of consider that Outlaw dog. Well, they did consider the Outlaw dog and Redboy to be brothers, but we all know what's what with that. But when it come to Redboy and Eli now, like I said, where's the royalty? Not Redboy. Yeah, Redboy and Eli. Where is the royalty coming from the Eli pedigree around that time when Mayday was born? Where the Eli dogs that were running shit around that time when Barracuda was around? Which Eli dogs was running shit? And I'm not an Eli historian, so I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all brothers. Let me pull up Eli pedigree. Pull up old Eli. All right. Eli, Blind Billy dog. So to answer your question, Yellow One, when you saying about the percentages, now Eli, what we call Eli, what was Mr. Boudreaux calling Eli? Old Blind Billy dog. Old Blind Billy dog right there. You see, you got Blind Billy 2 times in the 2nd generation, and then you got him again in the 3rd generation. So it'd be fair to call this dog a Blind Billy dog. You could call this dog a Blind Billy dog. You can call him a Blind Billy dog, or you can call him a Dabo dog. I don't see nothing else in Eli pedigree as much as I see Blind Billy. And if you see Blind Billy, you got to see Dabo right after that, or right before that, rather. So, I would call him a Dabo or a Blind Billy dog, Eli himself. Let's look at his offspring. Bully son. This is the thing I want to ask, brothers. Why y'all say y'all got bully son dogs when that bully son is coming directly off Eli? Bully son coming directly off Eli. Why the hell everybody who got bully son dogs just don't say they got Eli dogs? And I'm guessing that's how y'all coming with the Eli and the Jeep stuff. In today's time, y'all wouldn't be saying y'all got bully son dogs. Y'all will be saying y'all had Eli dogs. Even the dog bully son, Eli, bully son sons, Eli dogs. You wouldn't have said, oh, got a bully son dog. Not when Eli is his daddy. You got Boudreaux, Glory B bred to Eli, and got this dog. Let's see how this dog bred. Champion Alexander's Tommy. Let's see how that dog, that Glory B dog bred. All right. That ain't Eli top and bottom. Glory B is coming down off the Corvino stuff. Let me find a top and bottom Eli dog. Boudreaux Spook bred to Eli. That's Bully Son stuff. Which one of these females do Mr. Boudreaux got that's coming down off Eli? So, okay. So Boudreaux's Bulls or Bulls, however you say it, that's Eli brother, right? That's Eli brother because both of them off Scrub. All right. Eli off Scrub too. Eli off Scrub. Tudor's Dabo and Tudor's Mini. Yeah. I'm trying to see a pedigree with that damn Eli dog and that Bowles dog in the bottom side. Two half brothers. Let's look at Fat Bill's Bolero. She coming off Buzzsaw Stumper. Snake Man's Pedro, which is a rascal dog. I see Snooty back there. Snooty at the top. Honey Bunch back there. I heard a lot of good things about that dog. I be talking a lot of bullshit when it comes to Fat Bill, but I heard some good stuff about the Bolero dog, throughout my days. But it ain't a heavy inbred dog outside of the Snooty stuff. It ain't heavy inbred off the Eli. We was looking at the Eli stuff. I don't want to get off track. Let's go to Eli Jr. See how they bred his offspring. Let me drop that link down for anybody that want to come up and talk about them Eli dogs or anything you want to talk about. There was a link right there, fellas. Don't. See, I don't know about that Eli stuff, but you know, when it come to that Red Boy Jocko shit, we inbreed our shit. We can line breed, inbreed. Inbreed is only gonna be your daddy to daughter, brother and sister breeding. That's the only thing gonna really be considered inbreeding, no mama to son. Line breeding, you know, once you start cousins and nephews and uncles, all that's line breeding. Yo, what's going on with your brother?
PBK, what's up, man?
Ain't too much. Different
I
damn
don't know
day.
how to do this,
Different
but
day.
bring him up. Bring him up.
Who
Him
that?
go on join, man.
Oh, that. Okay.
Oh, him down there, man. The one thing, PBK,
Yep.
you know about the dog. You know about the dog game, man. You know, we'll tell him it's scatterbread, man. We run that line. We run that lemon line. You know it.
Hey.
We'll
Oh
tell
yeah.
we'll tell him anything. We'll tell me, hey,
Oh
ain't
yeah.
never been bit. Ain't never been bit. Come work. I come work on him. I
Hell
come
yeah.
work.
Hey, I can hear echo in the background, bro. You got the TV or something on? Look, turn it down a little
Hold on,
bit.
let me turn. I'm gonna turn it off. Hold on, let me see.
All right.
What
Yeah,
you
it'd be
hear
better.
now?
I'm good right this
You
second.
need me to turn the fan off? What you need me to do?
Nah, you good. You good right now. I'm good. Yep.
Yeah, man. Yeah, him down there talking all that, man. Yep. Old scatterbread. I ain't never been bit. Man, I coming up with a grand work.
Straight
Like,
straight off the
man,
chain. Oh,
yeah.
this dog straight off the chain, man. That motherfucker got 8 weeks worth of work.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to get out. I'm like, man, don't do that, man. This straight Redboy Jocko style right here, man. We don't do that. Yeah, but
Oh
salute the
yeah.
PBK, man. On every time.
Hey, I appreciate you. I
Salute the
appreciate you, dog.
PBK. No, doing your
Hey,
thing. I
yes,
had
sir.
changed my name to Fire Drill. The Fire Drill, you know, I don't do but I had changed my name, old buddy, by the he ran it with PBK kind of something like that. He had that champagne, Merle stuff. It's a whole different nother PBK, man. This ain't that one.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably was
Yeah.
that you talk about
Yeah.
that champagne when the dude was talking about the champagne stuff.
I had sent you the inbox. Yeah, they 5-3. I had I changed my name on YouTube. Yeah, they 5-3. Yeah, I had sent it to you. Yeah, man. He was talking about the same. That ain't that. That ain't
Nah.
that flinch. That ain't that flinch.
Nah, ain't none of that. No sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, yes, sir, man. But salute to you, man. I
Oh yeah,
stick in the
appreciate it,
chat,
man.
man. Yes, sir. I stick in the chat, but on him down there, man. Let him come up. Invite him, man. Him and talking about this and that, man. You know how it go, man. You know how it go. Invite him up, man. Cause he acting like he interested, man. We're gonna talk about the dog talk tonight.
Hell yeah. Hey, him me welcome to come up here, man, anytime,
Yeah,
man.
him,
Shit.
he invited, man.
Hey,
Him,
what lines you like? I ain't gonna ask you what you're running. What lines you like?
man. I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story on something I heard way back before we was born, right?
Yeah.
This way back in the day, man, way before our time, man. It was some Red Boy and Jocko, right?
Yeah.
It popped the chain, right? It had sent one up. It popped the chain, got a hold of 1 cent, one up, man. The owner got there. The owner got there, man, and pulled him up off and put him back on chain. He buried the other one. The owner left the house, man. The owner left the house, man. They read fucking dug him back up. He done buried him. The motherfucker popped it again and dug him back up when he got home,
Damn.
man.
Damn.
You know, when he got home, man, that damn dug back up still shit. No, man. Call him up, man. PBK, I'm out, man. I love you, man. Keep doing what you do, man.
Hey, appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it. Hey, that's a
Keep,
hellified dog there. That
yes,
motherfucker went
sir.
to hell to get that
Yes,
motherfucker.
sir. Yes,
Dug him up
sir,
and start
man.
shaking him.
Then goddamn, then did it, man. Then did it, and the goddamn eased him down and put him back on goddamn chain, man, and left again, man. And got back home, man. The motherfucking goddamn dug him up again. Went the
Damn.
goddamn over. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Yeah, he going for overtime. He want overtime. He love the goddamn work, man.
Now,
So
now, how y'all feel about a dog like that now? If you have a yard accident, he killed a dog, you bury the dog, and you go out to the mall and you go chilling with your friends and you hanging out and whatever, and this motherfucker done dug the dog up. I'm telling you, put him in a good hole. This motherfucker
yes,
dug the
sir.
dog up and shaking that bitch when you got home. He still damn got him back by
Yeah,
his dog house, shaking him up again. That's a crazy motherfucker.
yeah, bad shit. Goddamn. That's why him and goddamn talking all that down in that goddamn chat, man. And him get your email and you get up here, man. You gotta have a log in to get up here, buddy. Cause ain't no goddamn. Nah, man. They professional, man. Professional doggers, man. Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir, man.
man. Yes,
And one
sir.
thing about it, dog, like I always say, man, everybody story matter. None of us know it all. Shit, that shit you just told me, that's the first time. I've been bulldogging for a long time, but that's the first time I heard a story like that. Shit, a
Man, that
dog, you
motherfucker,
buried
man.
him, and that motherfucker go dig him up and get him again.
Man, that
Shit.
motherfucker ain't did nothing but sing. My folks told me that the Jocko noise. That
Yeah.
motherfucker don't do nothing but howl. My folks said, man, that they goddamn Jocko noise. My mama hated it. That what they goddamn, my folks said, man, that Jocko noise, let it go, man. Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, man, with Jocko noise.
Man, I
Yeah,
wish
that
we'd have had some
motherfuckers.
damn. Oh, go ahead, bro.
I'm listening to you.
No, I was about to say, I wish we'd have been able to get some damn pure Jocko dogs, man. We can't get that. It was always crossed, and
Yeah,
Mr. Chambers,
yeah. Yeah,
lost,
but
got
they
rid of the
work.
dog.
Yeah, but they goddamn they work. Them motherfucker work. I don't give a damn. Man, PBK, man, I don't give a damn what color long they goddamn work. Long as it
Oh yeah,
happen.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I ain't never gave a damn about no color, no goddamn. That
hell
motherfucker
no.
work.
Yeah,
That motherfucker work.
yeah,
Goddamn shit. It don't matter that motherfucker white, black, or Mexican. Goddamn
oh
shit.
yeah,
That
oh yeah,
motherfucker goddamn work, man. Yeah,
yeah. I don't care about no
yeah,
color either, man. I
yeah.
ain't gonna lie to you. If it's a working dog and it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, the color don't matter. We just fuck with the color
Yes,
wise.
sir.
We bullshitting about the pedigrees and we
And
saying
we have
certain,
our yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know we have our picks and stuff like that.
yeah.
But
But the color wise, that
if
shit
we
don't
can
matter.
have our pick and that motherfucker work, if we can goddamn call it on the head, have our
Yeah,
pick and be like and that motherfucker do it thing, shit, man, ain't no complaining.
yeah. Like boss man,
Yes,
go
sir.
sit down in the chat. Chase the traits, man. We chase the traits. If you chase the traits, you ain't worried about no color or none of that shit.
Yes,
That bitch
sir.
can be all white, damn spotted like a damn
I
Dalmatian
seen it.
looking
I
type
seen
shit.
it. I seen it.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. I seen it. I heard you say earlier, goddamn, Fletcher got big, boy. You been taking care of that mother, boy.
man.
That let me
I
know
ain't.
you're a good dog, man. Now when I heard it, you say you ain't know, that mean you a good
Yeah,
dog, man.
I ain't
That's
put him on
all
that scale in a
that's
long
all it's
time, though.
saying. That's all it's saying. You know, we ain't on that bullshit. So you already
Yeah,
know that we clean. So it's like, man, we got our motherfucker healthy, man. We got
yes
our
sir.
shit healthy, man. It's shit. You know, we ain't got damn. fish scale and all that shit, man. We know what we got, man. Our shit big and healthy, man. Our shit living like
Yeah.
us. That's
Yes,
all.
sir.
That's all it said. PBK said he ain't got damn. That motherfucker got big. I was like, yeah, that motherfucker taking care of that motherfucker.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm sitting there talking about 50, 51 pounds. That bitch was 59 pounds. I said, damn.
Shit, you know they goddamn weather been changing. Shit, you better have some weight on
Yeah.
his ass, goddamn.
Yeah. Hey, Jake
Yeah,
Frost come through. Jake Frost come through. You better have something on him.
yeah.
That motherfucker
Yo,
gonna
you
be
got
gone, boy.
to. You got to. Yeah, be over on the chain.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Yep, man.
Hey,
Yep.
Trevor, what's going on with your brother?
Not much. How's it going tonight, guys?
Hey, pretty good, man. Can't complain. Can't complain. I'm sitting
Right,
here.
man.
I'm sitting here talking to y'all fellas and trying to catch this Deontay Wilder fight. It ain't started up yet, but I'm trying to look at it. My shit keep buffering and shit like that. It ain't started
Is
up
that
yet
on?
though. I ain't.
Is that on Netflix tonight?
You know, I be looking at my shit like on I got a special site I be looking at it on. If if you got them damn what you call them stick things, them brothers got them sticks. What you call them?
Oh yeah, Fire Stick.
Yeah. Them
Yeah,
stick.
fire sticks and
They
stuff. You
stick.
probably can watch it on that.
Yeah, I've got a Netflix Paramount for the UFC, but I don't know which one the box. Oh, here it is, right here. Yeah, I just turned mine on, but I got my volume turned down where I won't interrupt.
Yeah,
Same where
it
What your
probably
mine.
won't
name
start
is?
about Trevor.
Yeah.
Trev. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
What you running, man?
I mean, I've had all kinds of dogs throughout the years, but currently I've got Redboy Jocko, Eli, La Posse, and then some dogs that I've had for almost 30 years, some smaller dogs.
Trevor, how
They're
you feel
just
about them? How you feel about them black dogs, man? Because we heard a lot about them black dogs, but shit, them black dogs been shit doing they
I've
goddamn
raised. I mean,
thing.
there was a period of time to where every dog on my yard just about was black, and but anyway, those were they were Boudreaux bred dogs. I also had one of those that was colored like Niggerino and Art. It was a straight Boudreaux dog off of Dagger and Pacer, and they were good good dogs and everything. But I think the difference between Red Boy and Eli dogs are Red Boy throughout the year. When you breed in on a dog like Red Boy, which they say they don't know how the top side's bred, whatever. But obviously it was good blood, or it wouldn't stand the test of time like that. Uh,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
whenever
for the
you breed
strap.
in and inbreed on them, you're breeding in on their genetics, and their genetics are behind them. So you're breeding on the dogs that are behind the dogs are coming out front. That's why you see different traits start to pop out throughout the years and stuff like that. But they do stay straight, and they were bred. It seemed like the game never left them. Like PBK was saying back in the day, the britches and some of those dogs were known to have mouth, but over the years they kind of had the reputation for just being straight up game dogs, and you might
Right.
breed 7 of them and get 2 or 3 of them that had the whole package, but consistently all of them was going to be game dogs. And Eli dogs are the same in a different type of way, because most people were breeding those. They weren't trying to stick around for 3 hours. They was trying to come in 30, 45 minutes and get out of there. And if you
Trying to
had a
get
good
out,
quality
man.
dog that could get through that, then you had a chance to come out. But if not, you
Ain't
might get
nobody
blown out in
trying to.
15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah, ain't nobody trying to go on no bank for no 3 hours.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I mean, you got to be in shape too. You better be in a good keep. But that was back
Yeah.
in the
yeah,
old
but
days. You know what I mean? We don't.
yeah,
Uh,
back in the day, yeah, this straight back in the day, they were like back in the day, man. Them red boy dog good for the scratch, and this game, the Eli dog was for the bite, but it's like the bite ain't going. Man, you got the bite with no guy. I'm scratching.
And then then when you breed a line so tight over years, there's branches too, like your Clemens dogs that were Eli dogs. Those were super game dogs, but maybe they didn't quite have the mouth that some of the other ones had. that they brought to the table. I had some Clemens blood too back in the day, and they were
Hey,
even a little bit smaller.
hey, them some dogs. You know that Clemens stuff. Like you said, that's the Eli stuff, but you don't really hear a lot of people talking about it.
Well,
And
he
that
died.
Clemens
You
stuff
know,
is
he
still out
died.
there. He did.
Well, he passed away before Boudreaux, you know. And then the
Okay.
Elliott stuff, you know, that Elliott's blood and stuff like that. So you got different families, but it all came back to the same tree. I mean, it all started,
Yeah.
but branched off. You know what I mean? I might have a
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
twist here, like the Nigatobi dogs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So they got the
Yeah.
Zebo twist or whatever, a little bit more of a Zebo twist on them or whatever.
Man, what's up with them Zebo dogs? I believe they underrated. I believe Zebo will probably make real good dogs. You just don't really
But I
see
ain't
them.
heard nothing about
Go
him
ahead.
since Zebo though.
Well, the only real Zebos left today, from my understanding, are going to go through the McGee's Panther stuff, and it's a pretty small. Uh, there's not a whole lot of them to be had. Like you'd have to know somebody or be tight with somebody or something like that to get into it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either that or just
I
have a
think
real
them
big
dogs
checkbook.
died off though, right?
There's the McGee's Panther stuff. There's still supposed to be a small pocket of that out there.
I seen somebody with some of that McGee's Panther stuff, and I don't remember which dog it was. I was looking at the pedigree for somebody showed me. It had that McGee's Panther stuff in it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're breeding dogs, like I've had litters of Eli dogs or whatever, and you might have, you know, 7 or 8 dogs, and 3 of them are just a lot better than the rest of them, you know. And it's like
Yeah.
that with any pure line. It's like that. But the Eli dogs, you know, I don't think they were ever. They're more of a, you know, depending on which branch you got or whatever. But if you got them in really good, you know, you get them in really good shape, they're really healthy and stuff like that. They're looking to go in there and run through your shit and get out. And if they can't, you know, if they can't do it in short order, and your dog's got that extra gear, he's really quality or defensive and can keep them off of them, and you know, that's whenever they may the other dog may pull ahead.
Yeah. What's y'all guys' favorite style back in y'all days? What was your favorite style?
I
Run them
always just
kidneys. Them kidneys. I like them kidneys, man.
oh, you're
I'm like
you're
that.
talking about
Yeah, I like to go and miss some kidneys. So
Yeah,
PBK, I ain't
yeah.
gonna play with you, man.
that's a crucial area there now. I ain't gonna lie. You know that kidney
So,
area.
yeah, I'm
That
trying to run
kidney,
back there in that sty.
but I ain't gonna lie now. That kidney area in my opinion, a dog won't even know he about to die. Your dog will be getting in his rear end or getting in
The
that kidney
owner
area.
don't even know. A smart
Yeah,
owner, I mean, a dumb
he don't
owner,
even know.
a dumb owner. Like, man, come on, man. Look, man, you see, hey, man, you had to coach him. Like, hey,
Hey, Coach
look
Hell,
what he's doing.
I'm gonna coach him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna try
Nah,
to
on some
scare his
school,
ass.
on some school, on some school, on some school.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
man,
yeah,
yeah, man, go on and look what he doing. Yeah, man, work your way back. I love for some shit. Work your way back, man.
I always loved
yeah,
just to really. I don't think you can just if you just breed game to game, you know, and look at everything else as a cherry on top. Uh,
yeah,
Over the
yeah,
years, you'll come out ahead. You know.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You right
Everything
about that.
else is
Now,
just a cherry on
we
top.
we
Don't matter.
what you think your better dogs coming from you know when just looking at the pedigree wise, you think far as like the heavy pure inbred line bred dogs, or you think your scatterbred dogs is giving you your better dogs?
Well,
PBK, I think the scatterbred,
yeah.
cause they gonna tell you it's scatterbred. They gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
They gonna tell you it's scatterbred. You know damn well the dog ain't scatterbred.
Hmm. What do you think, Trevor?
I mean, so what's interesting? So some people like it depends on the what you call a scatterbred. You know what I mean? Like if you have a dog, let's say I have a dog and he's Redboy Jocko, Bolio Tombstone, bullshit. and got a little Jeep in there too. Like he's got a little bit of everything. And then I have another
Yeah.
dog, and it also has some of the same exact lines from the same families, but they're, maybe half brother and half sister, and you breed them together, and then you pick the ones out that you like or whatever, and you breed them down, and then you take those dogs, and let's just say you want to go back to Redboy, and you give it a straight shot of Redboy, and then all of a sudden your dog's 50% Redboy. Well, you also had Redboy on the other side of your pedigree through those other dogs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can bring, all of a sudden it went from being a scatterbred dog to it's a Redboy dog with some
Yeah.
outs. You know what I mean? So
So
I look at it a little bit different.
so Trev,
Yeah.
Trev,
Yeah.
is it all right for somebody to they're coming out with a Red Boy Jocko with just a little quarter Jeep Rascal in they'll tell you, hey man, this scatterbred, man. You
I
know.
wouldn't say I wouldn't say that. I would just say it was some good dog. Hopefully, if they're breeding for the right purposes, they're just
Yeah,
breeding two good
but
dogs
man, you know
together
how
for
these
purpose.
dog men is these days. They'll tell you anything to rig you in.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really listen to other people. I just kind of try to form my own opinions. Uh, if I know a good dog, and the majority of people would consider it a scatterbred dog, but I know the dogs, and then I know I've got another type dog that I can breed to it and get a cross and get a good dog, then if it's a good dog to me and I'm the one feeding it, and that's all that matters to me, is how I
Yep.
Right.
always looked at it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Trevor, we don't want you to run into me though. We don't want you to run into me though. So we'll tell you. We don't want you to run into me. Nah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's a chance you take. I'm gonna
Right.
say it like this, right? I'm gonna say it like this. If if you beat me with something, if me and you, cause see, this the thing, like a brother said the other day, back in the days, you didn't care about what it was, you just called the weights. You say
Yeah, you didn't
55
even
or you
know.
say, yeah, you say 45, you don't know what you going into until the damn show over. The
Yeah,
motherfucker
they ain't
ain't
gonna
gonna
say,
tell
well,
you,
hold on now, send me a 7th generation
yeah,
and we'll set this up. No, it's just
and,
45,
yeah,
45.
yeah, you might not never know what you're going into, even after the show over. If the dog say the dog beat you, they may tell you, they may not. They just give you a name. It might not even be the real name of the dog.
Shit,
It,
they'll
it just
buy the
depends.
dog.
Yeah.
They'll buy the dog. I
They want
see.
to get you. Yeah, they'll go get
Yeah,
it,
them
or
motherfuckers
or
about the
find the one
dog. You
that they
gotta
want
tell
to
them it's
come get you.
scatterbred.
They may know what your dog. They may look at your dog and watch your dog and say, okay, I think I know how to beat that dog, and go find the dog with the right style, and then come back and see you.
Hey, Trevor, that's what a lot of people do. You see, a lot of people they try to look at your dog before they want to go into him. They want to
Yeah,
see how it go and see it do this. Oh, I think I could beat him. I think I could
yeah.
beat
It may
Hey,
him.
not
hey,
even be
hey,
on
hey,
purpose.
PBK. Hey, PBK, they'll get stomped out. And then buy your dog and ask you what it is to try to go ahead and do it up. Go ahead and
Mhm.
they'll that's why you tell me, hey man, them motherfuckers scatterbred, man. You can do them. You could do them on everything. They'll be like, shit, what you want for it? You gotta tell them that motherfucker scatter. Cause they'll go
Yeah,
back into you. They'll go back into you 5 years later. Yeah.
yeah, that's what you just gotta watch for. And the thing about it, you gotta. Some people will respect the game to the point where they ain't gonna try to take your shit back into you. That's like me back in the days. That's like me getting a Big John dog and try to go back and go into the Big John brothers with the Big John shit. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
what
it's
can I
kind of
really prove? What can I prove by doing that?
kind of
I
like
mean,
just a respect deal. If you,
yeah,
it's
you
kind of like
gotta,
they might not. They might say, okay, come on, motherfucker, but when they're done, they never really think of you the same way.
yeah.
Is
I'm,
it,
I'm
is it
telling
worth
you, I'm
that?
telling you, yeah, I'm
PBK,
telling you,
but
I
we
got an
know it's
Eli
out
dog.
there though. We know it's out
Uh,
there. Of course they'll run
yeah, but
on. They'll run on with it. But man, we know it's out there.
Yeah, but you try not to bump into that type of shit because you want to bump into brothers who if I'm buying dogs from Big John and they kicking ass, right? And say back in the days, I'm talking about the 90s, say there was a brother that had, he was breeding the Big John shit, and then I bought my dog from him. And my dog start winning, and I got my dog from him. I'm not gonna, it's like going back in the person that I got my dogs from or the same blood that I got my dogs off of. Yeah, if we want to see who got the better brother or something like that down the line, we do that on our own thing, and we both know we bring it. You know, me bringing a dog that you bred and you don't and telling you it's Eli and it's really off your yard, coming off your yard, that ain't cheating, but it ain't being an honest dog, man. You know, and that's why David Tant said, "Oh, is that Mayday dog? Or that's the Mayday dog? I told you I didn't want to go into it, or whichever dog that is." You know, he didn't want to go into because he bred them dogs. You know, it's not really. You want to play the game right, you know, and be fair as you can be. As far as certain things, you know, if I got a dog from you, Rodriguez, and it was a Jeep dog, and I got it from you off White Town, and my dog started making noise and stuff like that, and you was over there, you was the big time better. You was over there betting 50,000, but yeah, you hearing about the dog that that I got from you, he kicking ass too. And nobody want to go into him. And I can't bring him back into you, even if you the man out there doing, I can't bring him back into you, man. I can, but I mean, what is it gonna benefit? You the one bred the dog. You know, at the end of the day, I'm gonna win the money, but I'm making you look bad, even though I'm winning with your dog. I'm beating one of your dogs. So we don't want none of our dogs to lose. If we got a Big John dog, I don't want to go into no Big John brother because I'm a win with a Big John dog, but I'm also kicking a Big John dog ass. So it's gonna be making them look bad. So I want to go into a Jeep dog, a Redboy dog, or this kind of dog, or another Redboy Jocko dog coming off of Bozak or coming off of these dogs or these dogs, not the same strand, you know, and like you said just now, you ain't gonna never know what you're going into. You just gotta hope that the brother ain't trying to bring your own stuff back into. And that's why some people don't sell to certain people. Some people don't sell to in their state. Some people don't sell dogs in their state. Some people don't sell the dogs to people they know like that because of the simple fact they don't want brothers to bring their same shit back into them. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, a Boss Man Gold said the same thing as well. Same blood. He said something good. Same blood don't mean same style. No, you 100% right, Boss Man Gold. It don't mean same style because you got Big John dogs that go in the throat back then, that go in the rear end, that go in the chest, you know, that go to legs. But at the end of the day, I don't get no props for making a champion dog, a Big John dog, a champion dog off of another Big John dog. You know, only way I get some sort of props if both parties agree to the situation. I can't sneak that dog in on that man and say, "Oh man, I'm bringing a Big John dog in." Like right now when I talk about how I kicked the Big John brothers' ass, I couldn't brag about that if I had a Big John dog doing that shit and I kicked their ass with a Big John dog. You know, because that's their shit. They bred them. You know, I mean, it's defeating the purpose. You want to go into somebody with something different. You know, and if it's a chance that these guys over here gonna be bringing some of my stuff into me, then I ain't gonna never go into them. You know, I'll be like, yo, I know them boys. They got some of my shit. They ain't tricking me. They ain't tricking me. I ain't going to that same stuff. And that's when you get brothers that you know, like you say, you ain't gonna. Only thing you know is you going into the weight, a 45-pound dog, and you see him when he get there. You looking at him like, damn, that look like some of my shit. Damn, that motherfucker look like something I bred up. You know what I'm saying? Even though you know it's not literally cheating.
I don't know if
or
y'all
nothing
can
like
hear
that.
me, but I can't hear you.
I can hear you. You can't hear me? You can't hear me, Trevor? Can y'all hear me down in the chat? Hey, Rodriguez, can you hear me? I'm still getting reading on my I can still see my mic peeking on the mic reader. Okay, boss man say he can hear me. I can hear you, Trevor. But yeah, man, Street Rossi say he can hear me. Yeah, you know you can't never tell who gonna bring what back in them days, but you hope to go into somebody, you know what I'm saying? I believe we lost Rodriguez. Hey, Trevor, you can't hear me? Yeah. Give me a second, fellas, down in the chat. Y'all hit that like button up, man. Y'all hit that like button up. Yes, sir, man. We talk about them Eli dogs, Redboy dogs. Don't hold up. I'm about to text you, bro. Yeah, them boys can hear me, man. Rodriguez.
Hey, people, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. They can hear me.
Yes, sir.
Everybody can
Yes,
hear
sir.
me.
Hey, my phone went dead like pro. I had trying to leave out the house, go get the package though.
Oh yeah, I feel you on that.
Yeah, Trump still in the thing.
No, I think he backed out. He gonna probably come back in. I'm gonna drop that link down in the chat too again. I'm gonna drop that link down in the chat.
My phone went dead like pro, man. Dead than pro. Yeah, man. It was a store back in the day, right? I'm gonna get a chat or something, man. Chat some of that good talk, man. Real bulldogs, man.
Hey, boss man said, what years was Big John career? Big John career, as far as I know, boss man go, Big John career was in the 90s, like 92, 93, 94, because they said when I was told they wanted to match Big John in the Mayday, and Victor kept backing out. And like I said, it's two sides to every story, and then it's the real side. It's three sides, two sides, then the real side. They say Victor was backing and he didn't want to do it. He kept wanting the boys to go to Florida. He kept wanting the boys to go all over the place until Big John was about 10, 11 years old. And then he wanted to do it then, you know what I'm saying? But his time was in the early 90s and in the mid 90s and stuff like that. And I think he was stolen around about 1999, around that area. And he was an old dog when he was stolen. So, he was born from when Yellow was living for real. So he would have been, I'm quite sure Big John was born in the 80s, 88, 89, 80, 87, somewhere around that area. Because if he was an old dog when he got stolen, then shit, and he got stolen in 99, that would have made him born at least about 89, somewhere around that area. And I remember I seen Big John little mate sister Blondie. She was a big blonde brindle dog. Had a little bit of brindle stripes in her. Blonde color. Dirty looking blonde color. Hey Trevor, I dropped that link. Trevor. If you can come back up, I'll bring you back in.
Yeah, bring back up. People. Yeah, I'm at the damn red light. I'm about 2 minutes away. I'm gonna tell you about that same Redboy and Jocko dog. That won one. He was stole, and them folks then won one with him, and then the owner bought him back and won another one with him, made him champ. I'm gonna tell you about that one back in the day. Soon as I'm at the red light right now.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Man, you got them cutting good, man. God damn,
thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. So I think Big John was bigger than Mayday. I'm quite sure they probably would have went in at catch weight if they would have ever met. I believe they would have went in at catch weight.
Man, I want to ask you about that boy, goddamn Chico. I ain't heard from him, man.
Chico?
I ain't heard from him, man. Motherfucker think
Man.
that's scam.
Now you don't hear from Chico now because there's too many brothers out here with these YouTube channels and stuff like that. When Chico was on his YouTube and talking shit about everybody dogs, black dogs ain't real pets, and these brothers, this and that, nobody was really doing the YouTube channels and shit like that. You know,
Nah,
nobody
that
was.
motherfucker, I think he lost one. Man. I'm be one. I'll keep it real with you, man. I think that boy got stopped.
Oh, that ain't gonna. You know, we all win and we all lose, win and lose. And one thing about it, I can't knock no man for losing. Everybody gonna lose one day. It just, you know,
Best man. I'm talking about best man though. It take him. He gotta goddamn go way. He gotta goddamn, man. The whole gumbo pot is fucked up. You gotta goddamn, man. Shit took you years worth of doing. But you gotta go way. Well, you gotta put some shit way back together. And we ain't gonna hear from that boy in years. And you gotta goddamn twist some shit. Before the ran back into him, man. Before the ran back into him. Yeah.
Hey, now this is the thing, man. If you go back into me with my stuff, you can only brag but so much, man. You know, you got the money, you won the money, and you know, but at the end of the day, you know, I mean, I created that. You know, if I would have knew that was my stuff, I wouldn't have went into it. So if you had to sneak and you had to say, "Oh, this is an Eli dog," and it's really off Mayday,
He ain't want nobody doing that. You know he ain't want nobody doing that though. You know that he ain't want nobody goddamn twisting nothing up and all that. You know them boys gonna do that.
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, to my lawsuit. Oh, you know, twisted up lawsuit. Man, nah, you know them boys gonna do that. Boy, done it.
Yeah. Like Boss Man Gold say, man, there's no blood better than the other one. That's the same thing I was saying earlier, Boss Man. Every dog do the same damn thing. You just gotta. It's two things that's involved with them dogs, man. A lot of times we saying, oh, which Redboy dogs is gonna do this and which Eli dogs is gonna go for 3 hours and shit. A lot of times that shit, you got a good dog, but it ain't in the right person's hand. You know what I'm saying? You let the right people get certain dogs, and you're gonna think these dogs, oh, what that's a Redboy? No, that's an Eli dog. What this is, an Eli dog or that's a Redboy dog? It just depends on sometimes who got them dogs, man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, everybody ain't the same. Everybody can't work a dog the same. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff matter, man. You know, and we can take 10 Eli dogs and give them to 10 different people, and we get 10 different results out of them dogs because everybody gonna handle them different. Like brother say, the health got to be up to par. I done seen brothers take dogs in skinny as a motherfucker.
I'm gonna run this
stuff. And they ain't got no health on them. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. They ain't got no health on them. You gotta have them dogs healthy. You know what you're doing when you in there with them dogs. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Hey, Joe Kamesi say you can have 100 dogs in your yard, good bloodlines. If you got 5 good ones, match dog quality, you're lucky. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, Joe boy. If I walk through my damn yard and I only got 5 of the motherfuckers that I'm willing to put money on out of 100, boy, I'm about to cut down on my shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta cut down on them motherfuckers, dog. You know, and I ain't gonna. And you correct. But I gotta cut down on them motherfuckers, dog. If I only got 5 and I got 100, man, that bitch is making me. Them bitches gonna bring me heat for nothing. Shit, I better keep them 5, and I'm gonna cut down about 20. Shit, a 30 or something. If I got 100, I might cut down about 30 or 40. You know, I mean, when you got 100 dogs, man, you really can't look at all of them the way you want to. Some of them might start out early. You might have some of them that get cranked up when they around a year old, and you might got some of them that crank up when they 2 or 3 years old. You know. Big salute to the brother guy in the building. Yes, sir, man. Melly Montana say, did anybody attend the dog show here in Jacksonville, Florida? Pups in the park. I don't know, Melly Montana. Salute to you though. If any of them brothers attended, y'all let them know. Oh yeah, Boss Man Gold say the rookies, they'll keep them all because of pedigrees. You ain't lying about that, Boss Man Gold. You ain't lying about that. You 100% correct, man. Shit. That's that's why I say I'm glad I did experience a little bit of the golden age, the golden era, and them days in the 90s. I ain't got a chance to experience the 80s, like going hard on them brothers and Fat Bill and a lot of them other brothers that was around in the 80s. I ain't get a chance to kick it in them days, but I got a chance to see the 90s, boy. And I wouldn't even believe that shit if a brother told me how it was going back then compared to now, and how I see it is now and compared to back then. Shit, man. I probably wouldn't believe it my damn self. So I know in the 80s, man, them boys was bulldogging. In the 80s, shit. Them boys had some real bulldogs back then. Big salute out to the brother that asked me about the puppies. When I be doing another breeding, man. When I be doing another breeding, it'll probably be close to the end of the year, man, before I get back doing some breeding, man, because I had some health issues, man. I had some health issues this time. I'm still going through them a little bit. I fought them off. I mean, I'm doing better than I was, but I had some health issues. I really put a lot into my puppies, and I try to make sure I give brothers good stuff. And I just had some health issues. I'm gonna say it like that. I gotta work on myself and get myself together. And that's why I say, it'll be by the end of the year before I get a chance to do something again, man. I gotta bounce all the way back. I try to do a little too much at one time, man. I had 3 damn litters drop. And shit, I had them all in close quarters, and man, I started having health issues. High blood pressure, all kind of shit. Hey, Street Rossi asked me, did I find another stud for my female model? Well, I got a Street Rossi. I was gonna breed Anime back to her son, which is Marino's son and Anime son. I was gonna breed her back to that dog just because it was off Marino. Only reason I ain't do it yet, because the dog was right up the street from my house. Only reason I ain't do it yet because I had too many puppies already on the ground. And believe, boy, that bitch right there, she dropped down no less than 12 puppies when she dropped a litter. She dropped at least 12 puppies at a time.
I'm back.
So I probably now that at Street Rossi, I might do a Mollywood litter sometime this year, probably like in the late summertime or the fall or something like that. I may breed my Mollywood one more time and get a little off that, and so brothers can get some Mollywood puppies. And I ain't gonna even try to tax it. I don't never tax my Mollywods. I just same way I do the pits, I do the Mollywods. Them bitches got to be gone before they're a certain age. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm back, PBK.
Them jokers. All right. Yes, sir.
Hey, there's somebody on them on YouTube about the Malawas. Bro, they be charging like $500,000, bro. Like, bro,
man, Mollywods are expensive dog. That's
Bro,
an
when they
expensive
give them
dog,
to
man.
you,
I
they
ain't gonna
do
lie to you.
everything. I'm talking they military trained, 500,000. They military. Like, damn, man, for me, it's shit. But yeah, they ready for comeback when they give them to you.
Well, they training them. They put them through training and all that stuff like that. So if you buy a dog that's already fully trained and stuff already, you talking about five figures. You know, at least
Yeah, the motherfucker, man, bro. I'm telling you, they wasn't talking about no pup. I'm talking about them motherfuckers come back ready. They ready to snatch a gun out your hand for 500,000.
Yeah, they damn, and they selling them shits to certain people. You know, you talk about 500,
Oh yeah,
500,000.
and they buying them. They buying them. They buying them. I'm telling them, Malawa, I'm telling you, it's a channel on YouTube, bro. They goddamn train, bro. 500,000, bro. Like damn. Like I ain't gonna even lie, they make you want one. Like what all that motherfucker could do, I ain't gonna even lie. It ain't about the money. It's like damn. I seen. I was like, shit. Yeah. If I had that type money, goddamn. Yeah, I gonna do it.
Street Rossi asks, is the Molly Wise expensive as far as maintenance costs? Do any health issues come with? Nah, they ain't expensive at all. Street Rossi, when it come to maintenance, only kind of maintenance that my Molly Wise did is when I had them in the house, they shed a little fur. They shed a little fur and stuff like that. But other than that, they don't got no health issues, no back dysplasia, none of that type of hip dysplasia, none of that type of stuff. I mean, you know, you can get a bad breed or somebody who's making bad breedings and fuck up, give you a fucked up dog. But as far as the actual breed itself, they're great dogs. But they ain't the kind of dogs that people look at the movies and you think you getting one of them and you get them and them dogs they need one owner. You don't need a whole yard full of dogs is what I'm trying to say when you got a Malinois. You need one dog and you need to concentrate on that one dog and you can make that dog into your best friend, and that dog gonna guard you with his life, even with no training in them. But they real souped up dogs, man. They ain't the type of dog that need to be just neglected or none of that type of stuff. You know, they souped up dogs, man. The military don't use them dogs for nothing. You know, them dogs is they and that's why they're expensive like that. You know, because them dogs is what they say they is. You know what I'm saying? They real soldiers. They is what they say they is, but I will say they ain't no bullshit. Don't get one if you ain't gonna spend the time with it. If you gonna spend the time with it, then get you one and have fun with it, and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? But don't get it if you're gonna just leave it on the chain. Don't get one. Get you a pit bull or some other kind of dog like that.
Yeah. See, PPK, I want one, but they can't be your second or your third friend. Like they can't be
Yeah.
no
Nah,
you
they can't
get it and
do that.
ignore it to the side.
Yeah. Now, Boss Man says Titan Kennels the new Tom Garner. I don't know about that, Boss Man. I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm trying to
Nah,
I can't really say nothing about that as far as Titan and Tom Garner.
nah, they're two different. Nah, that ain't. That's like you comparing Michael Jordan to somebody like to LeBron. It's two different eras.
Is Champion Trump a legit dog? A dog legit? I haven't heard of the Champion Trump dog, bro. I haven't heard of him, but that don't mean he ain't legit because I haven't heard of him. You heard of Champion Trump, Trevor?
Yeah, good.
I haven't even heard of him.
No, I haven't heard of him either.
It's good though. They doing it. They doing it. That's some of that yellow. Hey, but we've been went down through there about cat them talking about, but them dogs work though. They work. And like we heard what Tant them did and stuff like that. Yeah, they Trump dog. Yeah, came out they yellow, they cricket yellow stuff, but it worked. It worked.
What's Trump off of? I guess I'm just completely in the
That
dark
Pit
on this
Island.
one.
From that Pit Island shit, but it worked.
So that thug type stuff.
Yeah,
Triple
I
A.
ain't sure. I could look it up real quick and see if it come up.
Yeah,
Let me look it up, see if it come up.
you know, PBK, that them the same dog them detectives had got out that order when them detectives got them orders out the Pit Island. They got Trump and they got another dog.
Champion Trump is coming down off of. Got Pit Island on the bottom. Pit Island Midnight 2, Mighty Mike. My homeboy got a Mighty Mike, dog. That's Little Rascal, Mighty Mike. So we got Little Rascal on the bottom. That's coming off a Jeep. Long's Weirdo on the bottom. We got all Jeep. So let's look at this right here. The Champion Trump dog is a Jeep dog on the bottom. All Jeep on the bottom. Because all them dogs are going back to Jeep. Long's Weirdo. All right, we Jeep on the bottom, a Champion Trump. And we got Boozenbarks Jr. Boozenbarks on the top. Let's see what Junior coming off of.
I think it's Jeep and Red. I think you got Redboy Jocko and Jeep Rascal. Shit.
He Jeep Midnight Cowboy, Honey Bunch, Rascal Jr.
Yeah,
Jeep. He ain't got no Redboy Jocko in him. He do. Let me see.
You got that yellow.
You got Rocky, WCC's Rocky, Jeep. All I'm seeing right now is Jeep, Garrett Shorty, Pit Stops Danger. All that Jeep stuff right there. Otis, Honey Bunch, Finley Bow.
Man, that dog ain't got no yellow.
Nah, he ain't got no yellow with him. He all Jeep and now I could call this a Jeep dog. When we was talking about percentages, yellow one, and we was talking about percentages earlier, I call this a Jeep dog because every time I go in the look at the ped, everything is going back to Jeep and Honey Bunch, and you got several other dogs in there, but for the most part, it's all Jeep dogs.
Jeep Rascal, now. It got to be something else in
Yeah, that's Jeep Rascal. They ain't got no Redboy Jocko in them, period. Boozenbarks, Gypsy Girl, all Jeep, La Passe, Buster, Carver, Midnight Cowboy, Carver, Davis, Piggy. He looked good now. He looked damn good. That Champion Trump, though. Pit Island's Mighty Mike. That's going back to Jeep, Long's Weirdo.
Yeah, they're going
Mountain
back to
Man's
Jeep
look.
Rascal shit. If it got that Mountain Man, it going back to Jeep Rascal.
EC's Trouble. Yeah, this dog right here, Jeep dog. Jeep, maybe a little bit of Rascal in there somewhere. Here and there, it's got Rascal in it.
Yeah, them
everything I'm looking at.
That Mountain Man shit mine though.
It ain't got them Mountain Man. It ain't got that Mountain Man stuff in it. Not the Homer stuff. None of that stuff. It just got the name Mountain Man. That's why I say we gotta. We can't just look at the.
He got that widow. Is some widow in there?
Yeah, I think I seen let me see.
That's your Rascal song, Jeep.
Yeah, weirdo stuff.
Yeah,
Little Rascal.
Yeah.
It's Little Rascal, but that ain't the Jeep Rascal. That ain't the Rascal that's Little Edwards. Little Rascal is a different dog than when people say they got a Jeep Rascal dog. The Jeep Rascal dog is Crenshaw's Rascal. Or the Rascal before this dog over here, Little Rascal.
Okay.
That Little Rascal dog ain't that Little Rascal, Edwards Little Rascal ain't the dog that made the Rascal bloodline.
Okay. But that stuff worked right there though. That stuff worked.
Let me see.
You want me? Hey, I'm going back in the house. I'm finna tell you about that Redboy Jocko dog, PBK.
All right, you got Mountain Man Homer right there. That's the Jeep. That's your Crenshaw Rascal Jr. All right, bro. You got Crenshaw Rascal, 8-time winner right there. Yeah, so this is a Jeep Rascal dog. Yeah, I ain't never heard of that dog, brother, but from what we're looking at, it's a hellified looking dog.
Yeah, I did.
Who bred the dog? What kennel did you say bred this dog?
Hey, you know
Which
that
which
damn, what dog we talking about? The Trump
Trump.
dog. You know that was the same dog. Them
all right,
detectives
boss man
got.
said we looking at the wrong Trump. Boss man said we looking at the
Yeah,
wrong
yeah, yeah.
Trump. Let
That's
me
the wrong
What
Trump.
Trump are we looking at?
The right Trump is a buckskin. That's a yellow dog. That's a yellow. That's Redboy
Are
yellow.
you
That's because I think because I ain't looking at the damn phone. Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it. We
are
looking
you
at a
talking
yellow
about
dog
evolution
off the
kennel Trump
shit that
Redboy?
we was talking about with Tant. But with Tant, we're doing the wrong shit. But that motherfucker worked, man. That came out them goddamn. It was Pitt Island, but it came out them yellow, and that shit worked. That shit worked. It was yellow. It was yellow, and it was Trump, and it was another dog, little mate, man. That motherfucker got down. The same dog, the detectives had got from Florida, tried to buy and shit like that, and goddamn, they beat the case and got that was started the case with Trump and the other dog,
Well, who's Trump's
and they beat the case
siren
and
Dan?
got it right. Motherfucker, both of them were champions.
who's Trump daddy?
Yeah,
I
who's
looked up the
Trump's daddy?
Donnie.
Who's his
I looked
mama?
up the
Who's his
Donnie.
siren Dan?
I ain't sure.
The phone went
Y'all don't
out,
know
then.
who the sire is?
Yeah,
Who the
like who's
sire
the
of Trump?
siren Dan? I want to look at the pedigree. Uh, what was your name, brother? Not you. What was your name? What do you go by? Roderick
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez. Who's Trump's siren Dan? What's the name of the siren that Dan? He might have cut out
I
like
know
me earlier.
them boys say look up Champion Donnie. That's the Trump dog. Say AKA Champion Donnie is his name. Champion Donnie. Donnie. Only Donnie I see, Champion Redboy, Donnie. It ain't no Donnie up there like that.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Yeah, I don't see it, bro.
Oh, well. Hey, PBK, what's the tallest Big John dog that you can remember? Like as far as height, just the height, and
Hey, I tell you what, since you asked me that, Trevor, man, back in the days, them boys, we went to their house to buy a dog from a Walmart, right? Man, that
Yeah.
motherfucker, Sonny came out there, man, with a dog so damn tall, man. It looked like a hound dog. It was big and brown and white. It was white and brown cow patch dog. And we didn't even buy the
Damn.
dog. We said, oh hell no, we ain't want that dog, man. That dog look full blooded.
Daddy
That
long
joker was
legs.
tall. Yeah, that joker was tall. He had a nice size head on him, but he didn't look like a bulldog. We thought Sonny was trying to shoot us and give us a damn mixed breed hound dog looking dog.
Hey,
And he told him, man, we don't want that one. We don't want that one, bro.
PBK, Fitzwater's Goldie. When you look at her in some of those old, the black and white pictures, the frontal, like on the pedigree, that's one of them crazy tall looking, gangly looking dogs, huh?
Fitzwater.
Fitzwater's Goldie, the famous Fitzwater's Goldie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fitzwater's Goldie. She's like on her front, like when you're looking at her on the pedigree, you're like, what kind of dog is this? It's like some of that old school shit.
Yeah, that
There's
bitch
all
got some
types of
long legs
traits in
on
the
her, boy.
dogs. Yeah, daddy long legs. I've seen some tall dogs.
That joker got some legs on her.
Some of them alligator dogs have really long legs, like the Hammond stuff.
Yeah.
I've seen some of them with really, really tall dogs.
Yep. I seen a alligator dog back in the days. That joker was tall. That joker was big, tall and big. He was probably had to be at least 60, 70 pounds. That
Oh
joker
yeah.
was tall.
Yeah, I got some big tall ones.
Now, what do you think about that as far as leg wise? You think a dog like a tall dog, you know, and say if it's good in game or whatever, you like a lot of leg up on them like that?
Man, whenever you go into stuff like that, it's kind of like, like it's kind of like if they say like, what's the right way for a dog for your, to exercise your dog, and all the dogs are different. You could have a short dog that's so stinking fast, and so powerful that it can just shoot up under there, and cause fast damage, and then you can have a tall dog that's rangy and has really good instincts and is smart and can stay out of trouble. And if that little one can't, if he don't have what it takes to do that, the stars have to align for certain styles.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's back in the days, of course. But I mean, you can see short, long ones do certain things, and you can see really tall ones. It's really just what your preference on what you like, and are the dogs doing what you want them to do, or what you bred them for, or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just say we wanted to train a dog to run up to do the wall climb. What would be the ideal type of dog we would want to breed to get up that wall? Well, it's going to have some coordination. You know what I mean? And then it's going to have some it's going to have some focus where it sees what it wants, and it knows how to get up there to get it, and it gives whatever it can to get up there and get it. You know what I mean? So when you see the dog run up and you see the falls, like, oh, well, let's say you're watching them do that, and you see the falls in the dog of why they're not, and you're like, okay, let's go to this one, and this one's got the focus and it's got the ability to get up that wall and grab, his target and reach its highest level with whatever he's got to work with, And then that's how you judge them. Did they do that? Were they able to get up there, reach their highest level? It's the same thing. You know what I mean?
You give me PBK.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Coming back. What was we asking him earlier? The sire and the dam.
Yeah, the sire and the dam of that Trump dog. We couldn't ever find that Trump dog, but I did find that Redboy dog that Boss Man Go asked me about Titan had. I mean, I see how it's bred. I see how it's bred, bro. Some reason it came off the screen. It's not on the screen now. I gotta probably share the screen again.
I think you want to look up that Trump dog. I know the name of it.
What is it?
I think it's Miss Trump.
Like a girl?
MISS.
That's that Redboy dog you was asking me about down in the chat, bro. The Titan Kennels Redboy coming off Mims Handy and Miss Cottonham.
Okay.
No, hold on.
Is it off Thorn Luna?
Hold on. I'm finna get it to you. I was just
what you
looking
say,
at
Trevor?
Is it off Thorn Luna? Is that the sire and the dam? Thorn Luna?
No, that ain't the Trump dog. That's a different dog.
That's the Miss Trump dog. All right.
I'm finna get it to you right now.
Yeah, I ain't sure about that Trump shit.
I don't know.
I
I'm interested
never heard
just
of it.
because we're looking at it.
Yeah.
All right, here you go, right here. You can't look up Miss Trump.
I already did. That's the one I was telling you. Is the sire and the dam
came
Thorn Luna?
out.
Hit I on the
They came out champion Thor. And the mama was champion Luna.
Yeah, that's the one you just said to look at.
That's the one.
So
I got
Red Devil. Yeah, Red Devil top. You got 3 times Red Devil in the 3rd generation. Thug. You got Thug up front and Thor on the top, Luna on the bottom.
Yeah. Got
Let's see what year is this Red Devil PBK?
See,
that's a 2001.
But this shit worked.
Yeah, see, this is the same Red Devil that we be talking about. I mean,
yeah,
all the Thug and Thor stuff.
It was cricket. But it worked though. I don't give a damn what store. Your Redboy came out the dumpster behind McDonald's. Like, man, as
Well,
long
there's
as
a
it
cow
worked.
patch. What's that cow patch one? That's I guess
Which
that's Sassy. Sassy was a white. She was white, and it looks like maybe some black or brindle. Or is that just the dog he's tied to? I don't. I wish I knew who this dog he was tied to is.
are you talking about
It's
right there?
got Yeah, it's got Red Devil breeding the white one on. If you look at Tance Red Devil's pedigree, if you just click on
Yeah,
that, you'll see this white bitch. You see the white bitch?
yeah. Sassy.
Yeah.
White
Let's
and
see.
black. She white and black.
And she's coming right off of Yellow John and Miss Jocko.
Yellow John and Miss Jocko. Marlowe's Red Feather and Red Boy. Yeah, that's a damn funny looking dog to say what she's off of.
Yeah.
But if, hey,
Red.
you know what my honest opinion is? I don't have anything to back this up. I'm just going off. I've seen all kinds of dogs, okay? And there's a pocket of dogs out there. They're white dogs, and a lot of people can't register those
Yeah,
dogs,
hey,
but they're
that
they're good dogs.
dog,
And it
that
looks
little
like
front dog worked on PBK. It worked.
this white dog looks like it might have some heavy Cotton's bullet in it, just off eyeball. Now I don't know that. I have nothing to do with this, so I'm just looking at my
Yeah,
eyes and the type of dogs I've seen in certain looks, and it kind of has that look.
Now we don't know about that red
See
devil
how
dog, but
long?
hey, it worked. It worked.
See how long she is? Look at her length. See how she's long?
yeah,
That's what that's what that looks like. So let's say you was breeding good dogs, but you couldn't register. You wanted to have, you know, the most important thing was having a good dog. Like, that's what they say Carver and all these guys did back in the day. He said, hey, I'm going to throw this up in there. We'll put some little sauce here you don't know about, and then show this, and it's going to be what it's going to be. And everything will
yeah,
come out in the four uh, corners. But that's back in those days. But this ain't that old. I mean, that shows 2001, or that's when it was entered. We don't know what the actual date of the breeding and all that. Sometimes people re-enter them or
yeah,
put them in
yeah,
there different times. I like her though. Just looking at her, I see she's a cool looking dog. Just from that
yeah.
picture, I'd rather just see a picture of the dog, not like on a breeding stand personally.
Now I don't even we don't really know what dog this is that he's breeding to.
Yeah, we don't know. That's why I was saying, who is that dog? Like,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
this supposed to? That's why I don't really like to put that picture in there. And if I did, I would blow it up to where you couldn't see her if she wasn't a part of the equation. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That
yeah,
way, you just
yeah,
even if it's just half of his body and you cut her out of it, if she's not anything to do with what we're looking at, I would cut her out of that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying now. Yeah,
But if you go to his
yeah,
offspring, and let's go to his offspring and see if we see something maybe that could be a white dog if that was the dog he was bred to. All right. Bunch of Tance dogs, Bailey's dogs. That dog had a black nose, so more than likely that wasn't a straight red boy dog. We know that. If it was pure red boy anyway.
yeah. Got one unknown dog that Tant bred Red Devil 2 down in the very bottom down there. I see right there. We got two. Got another
They
one right
don't,
here.
they don't want nobody to know
Hey,
that.
it's coming from
They're all
Bailey's.
that scatterbred. They know what they breeding to.
The white dog's coming to Bailey's Spooty. If you click on the offspring and you go to Bailey's Spooty, you can see this dog, and that looks like
Yep,
the
yep,
same
yep,
the
yep,
same look right there. That looks like
yep.
the same look
That's the
as what
same
we're
dog.
looking at. That might be her. Okay, that might be
Yep,
her. Because you see the black, you see the white. So that's Hall's little bit would be would be the
yeah,
daughter.
yeah. That same dog right there, man. That same dog.
Yep. When I seen the
Yeah,
Baileys is what because some of the red boy dogs will have that. But what's interesting about this is that dog is white with black markings, and it's got
Hey,
a black nose.
PBK.
So that's coming from the Jocko side.
You think so? That
Yeah, because
Mayfield stuff?
Bingo. Well, it's coming from the Jocko side because Jocko had a black nose. So Chavis Ironside or Chavis Susie would have had one of those two would have to have a black nose to give Bailey's Lacey a black nose because she's bred to Bailey's Bingo, and Bailey's Bingo has a red nose. Two red noses
Yep.
can't produce a black nose, so it has to come from the bottom side.
Yep. You're right about that.
Yep.
Yep. I can hear echo of one of y'all brothers.
I ain't got nothing going here.
All right. Yeah, that's the same dog though, man. You found that one, Trevor, man. That's the same exact dog that is in that Red Devil picture.
I can see it. I usually can spot it pretty quick.
Yep, that's
Once
the
I
same
see
exact
it,
dog.
you can just go boom, boom. It's right there.
Yep, 2001.
Yeah, that shows 2001 is when it was entered. Sometimes like you could have a pedigree and you enter it from a later date, or maybe you didn't enter peds for a while and your shit expired and you go back. It ain't always to the T the year that's in there, so you can't really. It's hard to go by that. That's what makes it hard about that. That's why I like good pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I say, man, it should have been mandatory to put in pictures in them online pairs. And if you put a good picture up there, brothers will have a whole lot to look at when we look at them pairs, man. See how a lot of
Yeah,
these
because
dogs look back in the days.
exactly. Because
Yeah,
whenever
cause
I
you
see
know
them,
that when we was talking about that what that is that Rottweiler color, that tricolor.
Yeah.
It was that that horn stuff that he was from Ireland or something like that. He had
I'm not
about
sure.
4 he had about 4 he was sending them dogs to he was sending them dogs to Elwood. He was sending to Elwood. But he was like, man, the gene died. Even the owner said, man, the gene died out. So why is y'all brother still got them dogs? The man from Iowa who was sending them dogs to Elwood said it, who was sending them to Kobe, who was working on the bridge, on the financial, them Arab brother. He sent them from overseas to them Arab brother who was up there in New York doing that financial work, working on them bridges. He was like, man, why y'all ain't got them dogs? Like, man, that gene died off. I had a couple of them, but them folks still popping out with them though.
are you talking about the widow pink or whatever, or the masks, or is that what you're talking about? The trait?
I ain't sure, Trevor. Dang on let
I'm
me see.
smoking white widow. Either I'm behind or something's going on. It could be the white widow. It's a good strain.
Yeah.
What's the
Jocko.
hey PBK? So
Yeah.
on these yellow dogs, Big John, Little John, or whatever. When's the last time you seen like a brindle pop out? How long's it been since you've seen a brindle when from the straight drop? Not with all the with a mix or anything.
At least time been flying. I'm gonna say at least 20 years and better.
So it's been 20 years.
I'm gonna say it's 2026. I'm gonna say the last time I seen a brindle color come off that Big John stuff was at least 15. I'm gonna say no less than 15, but going on 20 some years at least. Cause I ain't seen one of them since the early 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Yeah. Me myself personally, one of the other brothers down in the chat, they may say they seen one, but I haven't seen one. Last one I seen was off Little John. His name was Bear. Them boys sold him to somebody, but he was a real light color blonde and had stripes in him. All the dogs that was coming down off Crazy Eyes and Cyclone and Yellow John, not Mr. Chavis Yellow John, but walk 'em all Yellow John. All them dogs, they
Yeah.
was blonde and red nose, blind red noses, orange red noses, brown and buckskin colors. The blonde brindle, that's why I be saying that blonde brindle, that shit just
Pretty, huh?
disappeared in
It
them
been
dogs, man.
stopping. It been stopping. That's why they talking
Stopping what? You
about
mean
yeah, talking about them tab dog, man.
oh nah,
Stop.
they ain't them ain't no them ones I'm talking about Redboy
You're talking
Jocko.
about like,
They
are
ain't
you
no
talking
tab.
about like Tant's AAA or Red Devil? There's like you got a red brindle and a black brindle right there, off them two dogs, and one of those is right. Is that right? I think that's right.
I know AAA is a black brindle, a
Yeah,
brown black
AAA,
brindle.
and then
Yeah.
Red Devil.
We
Red
ain't talking about
Devil.
that. See, we talking about that folks hollering about that they be having stuff watered down. They watered they watered down some shit, then they talking about then they inbreed it. They'll inbreed some watered down shit. And
Who you
man,
talking about? Which dogs you talking about?
man, I don't even know if it's online. I'm talking about some back street shit, man.
Oh, the Big John stuff.
Yeah.
They was coming out. They
No, I ain't
brindle
talking about no
stuff.
big John. I ain't talking about no big John stuff. I'm talking these folk hollering about some goddamn man. They looked it good. Nah.
Oh, I ain't sure about that all the other stuff. I know that Big John shit was throwing off brindle, blind brindle dogs early late 90s, early 90s, and the 2000s, early
Yeah.
2000s.
Yeah, they were
But
talking about
they ain't been
Those
throwing
2000,
out
got
them.
Brett.
They ain't been throwing out them.
They got bred out.
2012. They were 2012. Hey, you know about the why them dog were humping in the box though, don't it?
I mean, you know, you
Which
get
two
them.
dogs are
Which
you
dog?
talking about?
Yeah,
They
they'll hump for anything. They'll hump for anything. Your
Nah,
dog could
you wanna
be.
know what now? DD dog man. This on some David Tant type shit. Get what they do. They know they finna go in with one. They'll get one of they females and rub some of their period blood down, and they get some of their period blood and rub the match dog down in the period blood.
The
And
what? The
Oh
so
pure
yeah.
blood?
the red boy Jocko dog get in there and go to humping the motherfucker. And then shit, the owner, he made him pull that motherfucker out here now, and then you bring something else in. They don't play like that. You know, you done rub this dog down in some period blood.
Oh
Man,
yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
a
that's
made them
period blood. Period. Okay. My bad, bro. I thought you were saying pure blood.
I'm listening.
Period. Like
yeah. I
the
mean,
bitch was in
yeah,
heat. Yeah, that's an old
yeah,
dirty dog
Yeah, they
trick.
play
Yeah.
games, man. They play games.
yeah.
They rubbed it down in some period. And dog was on their period and in heat, rubbed down in some of their heat blood and yeah, man, that red boy Jocko dog, man, bring something else down in here and then
Oh
slaughtered
yeah.
them. Then slaughtered them. And that red boy Jocko dog owner picked them up. Now, this after the match was done. Then picked them up and said, yes, son, suck that dick, son. Suck that dick, son. And they thought you were gay. He rubbed them across the head and said they thought you were gay. He sent them up. He sent them up in the box. They had to bring another dog in. Yeah, he
Yeah,
went to
these are the
humping the
type.
first
These are the
dog. He
type.
went to humping the first dog and then made him bring another dog in, sent them up, sent him straight
Ain't
up
no.
through there, and get what he
Yeah.
and get what he said. He hold him in the hand and said, "Suck that dick, son. Suck that dick, son." And they thought it was gay, and they thought you were gay. He rolled across the head and said they thought you were gay. Yeah, man, these
Shit.
folk play all type
That's why
games
people
around here,
pull out and
man.
start popping. You know what I mean? Bunch of
Yeah.
fucking dumb idiots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, them folks don't be,
Shit. That's why you
man,
wash
them
them.
dogs
That's why
don't
you
be
gotta
hunting.
wash them good. Wash them good and shit like that. And shit, you get that
Yeah.
shit off of.
Man, them dogs don't never think it's the dog. Like Bo said, man, them dog follow behind the dog owner, man. You a player, your dog a player. Like, don't never think that, like, now, man, don't never go against your dog.
Oh yeah, damn. I mean, me myself, I ain't never had that problem for us. I seen dogs humping and stuff, but most time I seen it, you either had your dog shot up with too much juice or something like that, too much hormone stuff type things, and your dog get in there and start humping and
PBK, they
stuff.
be lying. They had the dog round heat. I promise you.
Oh yeah,
They
they do that, but that's what you wash them for. You gotta watch them whenever when you come into the square and wash them. And shit, this the thing though. A lot of that Big John shit, you don't too much worry about it with that because you gotta them shits will hit male and females. It don't matter what the fuck you coming in that bitch with. Motherfucker down. You gotta I tell brothers back in the days, I want to breed my shit kind of early because you can get them dogs and you go out there and start them up and you doing them, they won't even breed. The motherfucker won't breed. So motherfucker, I ain't humping shit. I'm about to fuck you clean the fuck up. I don't give a fuck if you're a female or not. So I want to breed my dog a little. I want to breed my dog a little early in life, so he'll know that that's a female dog. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen them dogs when you take them out there and you roll them the first year or two of their lives, and you ain't doing no breeding with them till their career over. They won't breed because they just so fight crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta
So
make them breed.
Yeah, you want to. At least back then, I would want to breed my shit kind of early, and then at least one time to let them get up there and feel, get on some ass or whatever. Because, once they get that, you got a 2-time winner or something like that. Man, this motherfucker
You
ain't
gotta
breeding
hold
no
their
more.
nuts. You gotta hold their nuts. Yeah.
Shit, they ain't gonna breed, man. They gonna try to hit everything, and
I'll
you
tell
start
you.
seeing that type of stuff. You start seeing that type of stuff. Something might be on a dog, like you said.
I'll tell you a technique
Yeah,
I
they
learned a
they do
long
it
time
all,
ago.
man. You talking about David Tant with cricket, man? Shit, you got some folks out here, man.
What do you say, Trevor?
I said I'll tell you a technique I learned a long time ago from a old dog guy. And if he had, let's say he had one of those crazy males that was all revved up and just fucking lunatic and didn't want to cooperate and stuff like that. And what he would do was he would go out there and he would take two, he'd secure chains and everything and put them almost like they could almost touch, but there was no way they was possibly going to touch, and they wasn't
Yeah,
far enough around to where the male could get the bitch's tail if she was flagging. So you'd keep that much distance between them. And what you do is
yeah,
whenever you see that bitch come into heat, when you start to see her come into heat and you have plans to try to make this breeding, you put him on one side, her on one side, and he'll run around like a lunatic. He'll go crazy. But every day he's going to smell her and her odor is going to change every day. And eventually the pheromones will take over. And whenever she's really ripe and ready, he's going to sense that, and sometimes they'll cooperate that way. And if nothing else, if you do have to go in there and try to put hands on or whatever to try to help out, he'll at least be calmed down a little bit. It ain't going to hurt nothing for sure, because he'll figure out what
yeah,
that is.
yeah,
It's nature, you know what I mean? And that's how he
yeah,
would breed
yeah,
those dogs back in the day. So if you got a crazy one, that's a good way to do it.
yeah. That is a good idea. Yeah, yeah. And you got to watch out for stuff like that. When you go in there and you ain't washing your dog and all that type of stuff, you never know if they
Yeah.
then had a dog around a female on the yard, any dang gonna thing.
Yeah.
And some dogs just do that, man. They'll roll for a good 15, 20, 30 minutes and then they go to humping. They go to
Yeah.
humping and shit.
Yep.
Yep.
Man, PB man, I know a motherfucker from the back street, man. He'll put the heat blood in their mouth. He get down in the match, he'll get down and on his knees and blowing the dog ass. He be blowing straight heat blood in the dog ass. Like,
Well, once
man, I'm
people,
telling you.
somebody hears about that, back in them days,
Yeah,
somebody hears about
damn
that about once or
treacherous.
twice, and word gets around, and that probably won't fly for too long.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna take about one time. That shit's probably gonna come to a head pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah. You right about that shit. And then when you got to do all that crazy shit, man, you ain't got no bulldog.
Yeah,
You
get
know
the
what I'm
fuck
saying?
out of here.
Yeah. You ain't got a dog. You there trying to that's when all the gambling and all that shit come into play. The motherfucker gambling and you worrying about trying to win $30,000-$40,000 and shit. And you got a bulldog, man. You ain't gotta do all of that shit. You ain't gotta put nothing on them. You ain't gotta put them around no girl dog and try to get no smell on them. Bring that motherfucker and wash them off and put them in that square.
The swamps.
And
They're what Chico called the swamps.
shit. Hey, it is what it is, man. You gotta be
Hey, I
careful
got
who you
an
dealing with out there, motherfucker. Gotta be careful who you dealing with.
PBK. I got another question for you. This will be for next
Yep.
time you talk to. I don't remember the fella's name. You had on that show. He was Tance. You know, he helped him with his dogs or whatever. He was his yard guy out there. Um,
Yeah.
when you're looking at this dog, let me go back here. If you go to Tance Red Devil, he's pulled up in that pedigree we just looked at. And if you click on siblings, there'll be another Tance Red Devil. So you can see him when he's tied to that bitch. Click on siblings and go to the other Tance Red Devil. And this is going to be a red dog. And I think just by the looks of it, if you look at this dog and then you go look at AAA, there's a lot of similarities there. Just one's red and one's black, and I think this dog's a brindle here.
Oh yeah,
It
he
says
looked just
red.
like triple. He looks just like AAA, but he red.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So maybe this is the
Yep.
original
Yeah.
that the yard
Yeah.
guy was talking about, and the real AAA is the real AAA. But this is probably the one that got stolen.
Yeah, he do look like
Next,
AAA. You right about
hey,
that.
next time you talk to him, you might ask him that and just see if we can confirm that. Because I was wondering that whenever I looked at the dog, look at AAA, look at this dog, look like I got a red version, a black version, same ears, everything looks pretty similar there.
Man, they look like the same dog, it's just different colors.
Yep. And if you go to his siblings, click on his siblings, and then we should have this
Yeah,
heads is
but
kind of
we
slow
need
here
to get
lately.
a hold of Tant though, because everybody had their own story.
I'm sure he'd have interesting to one to listen to, but I'm sure he'd put whatever twist he wanted to on it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody's going to tell their own story. So anyway, mine just downloaded. So now you go to Taint's AAA, and we'll look at
Yeah.
his picture, and you can go back and forth to that red dog. It takes forever
Yeah,
to
but it
download
sounds
that.
like Tant kicked them out the dog yard though. I'm being honest. I'm being
Well,
honest.
if you go back and listen to that interview, he tells the whole story.
Yeah. Yeah, them dogs they look like brothers. I ain't gonna lie to you. That dog that we looking at, Red Devil and
Uh
AAA,
huh.
when you look at them, they look like
Yeah.
exactly the same, it's just different colors. Look at that. One of them is red and one of them brown. Brown brindle.
See what I'm saying?
Same damn dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, PBK. It sound like that dude, he got kicked out the dog yard. It sound like he was stealing. Yeah, I promise you, it sound like, man. You know.
Oh, my man who was did an interview with me, he wasn't stealing. He got arrested with Tank got arrested the last time.
Yeah.
Both of them
You can
got
listen to his
both.
whole interview. I mean, that's on there. You can listen to
Yeah.
the interview.
Yeah, he wasn't over there stealing nothing. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He was over there when
Yeah.
Tank got busted. When Tank got in trouble, went to jail, he went to jail his damn self.
Yeah.
That's what a man was telling you, damn. The people went there at his house and he had cameras all in his house, where Tank had cameras set up looking at in the rooms and all
Looking
that
at his
kind of
old
stuff.
lady. He's looking at his old lady.
Yep. Man probably in there fucking and all kind of shit, and Tank looking at the motherfucker on the cameras. Or he ain't home and she know they got cameras and she in the bed naked playing with herself because she know Tank looking at her or some bullshit.
Yeah.
Ain't no damn telling, man. But my man definitely was on that damn yard doing what he said because he had too much hands. He had too much real talk that he was giving.
Yeah. He probably had
And
he had firsthand experience, but he might have had his little twist on it
Yeah,
too.
that was back then though,
Everybody got
but
your own
Tant
twist.
most definitely ain't left no dogs alone.
Yeah,
Tent still
he
out
had his
here.
own twist. Nah, you
Tent
go buy a
still,
dog from him. You go buy a dog from him then. Tent ain't
nah,
out here,
hell
dog.
no. I ain't finna
Tent
buy
ain't
no
out here,
dog from.
dog. Tent
He
ain't
got
Yeah.
left
a
that thing
nephew.
alone.
He got a
Yeah.
nephew. Look, PBK on everything I love, man. They did that Boudreaux shit, the Eli shit. That we call Mr. Boudreaux on the phone. Mr. Boudreaux himself. Mr. Boudreaux said, we're like, man, this shit ain't got damn nothing. Mr. Boudreaux said, my sons and my nephew got it now.
Oh
He
yeah,
said, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Nothing on
yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah. But Tent ain't had that. Tent had he ain't had the sons and all that running his dogs. He got his dogs. And Tent lost his dogs and never got back in the game. Mr. Boudreaux
Yeah.
lost his dog. Mr. Boudreaux lost his dogs and he won the case. His dogs was killed because the police put the dogs down, but he
And
won
the
the
people
case.
that
He didn't
loved
get
him went and gave him his
yeah,
dogs back because
yeah,
everybody loved him. He
yep.
didn't have people
And
talking about him like that.
yeah, Tent went to prison. Mr. Boudreaux didn't go to prison. Tent went did time, and his dogs was gone. Nobody took over for Tent family members and say, "Oh, my nephew gonna take it." Nobody did that. No, Tent dogs all left. When he left, and he went off about a good 10 years or some. I forgot how much he did, but he had 40 years, 30 or 40 years, and shit. If Tent would have had somebody to take over, he would have let him take over, but he ain't had nobody. Now, if you go buy one from him now, you got something that he hadn't got when he got back home from prison. It ain't nothing that he had on the yard that he was raised. Somebody was holding for him or no shit like that.
Man,
He ain't fucking with no dogs, dog. He ain't fucking with them because he got a lifetime ban. Tank got a lifetime ban and he too
they
famous
say that
to be
P-Town
fucking with
shit.
them.
They say he out here with
Huh?
that P-Town shit. I don't know. I don't trust.
Man,
I
I ain't even
don't.
thinking. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna even believe none of that shit because Tent right around the corner over his mother. Tent stay at and where I stay at right here ain't no more than an hour and a half from where Tent at. And shit, that shit made the big time news when Tent went to jail and all the stuff that he was going through, falling down on the steps and all that stuff like that. And the people say, you can damn get sick today, but your ass still going to jail. And Tent fell down on the courtroom steps and all that. They took the dog and shit. Yeah, Tent
Man,
ain't got no damn dog.
I'm ready to choke up, man.
When you go to the man Facebook, when you go to his Facebook page that he had a while back, he ain't talking about no dogs, no none of that shit. Sometimes some folks just give it up, man. You just let it go. Shit. You had your run, had a good run, and it was what it was. Shit happened, how it happened, and you just let it go. He had too much time, man. The man got home early. If Tant would have still been doing the time that he was supposed to be doing, he would have never been out of jail right now. He got home early. He came home early because when he was coming home, they say, "Oh, the big time dog kingpin about to make parole. He making parole, and they gave him parole, and he coming home and this and that and this, So he ain't gonna play with them folk like that, man.
Yeah,
You know what
time
I'm saying?
different. Time
Yeah.
different. They said Carver shot one. They said Carver wasn't playing. They said Carver.
Carver, you say Carver?
Carver, yeah, Carver shot the police.
Oh shit, he in a different time,
They,
man. He in a different
yeah,
time. He
yeah,
did that
that's a
shit in
whole different.
You're
Yeah,
talking
that's a
about the
whole
Wild
different little
West back then. It was a
time
different
break.
era.
yeah.
They said Tant shot the nigga who was goddamn trying to steal the. No, goddamn Carver, goddamn the police were trying to take his shit. He shot one. So
If
it's
he
a
would have shot
whole.
that motherfucker when Tat
Yeah.
did this in 2004, his ass would have been in jail.
Oh, with.
Yeah,
I doubt
if
it.
Tat,
I never heard that story that he shot one.
no, I ain't heard that
I
either.
never
But
heard.
if he did, that dude, he wasn't no damn police that identified himself as no police. He was an
Yeah,
undercover, and some other bullshit happened or something like that.
Yeah,
Because if
you
you'd
can
have
look
really
it
shot
up.
a police, if he would have shot a police officer that called himself a police officer,
that'd
his
been a
ass would have
wrap.
went to jail. Yeah, his ass would have went to jail.
And
Yeah,
he
you
never
can
But
went
look
they
to
it
was
jail.
up. Carver came out to Kobe. You can look it up.
No, I know when
Yeah,
Clover came.
that shit down too far back, man. You know, the laws and shit was different back then compared to
Yeah, during the
when
cowboy
David
days.
Tant.
During the cowboy days.
Yeah, compared to when David Tant went, man. That shit was 2004 when David Tant went. That was more modern
Right.
time.
Right. Them
Yeah.
other boy was in 1910.
Oh man, stuff that happened back then, you can't even, you know, it's a different way of living compared to now.
Yeah, totally different.
Laws
I
done
would,
completely changed over.
you know, what would be nice. Like, what would be cool is if we knew, like, if we had the diets of what they fed their dogs back in those days. I bet you it was a lot of scraps and stuff. But then you wonder, like, you know, how you just wonder how they fed them because they didn't even have dog food for a really long time. You know, it's
Man,
not
these
that old.
brothers and us brothers today's time, all us brothers today's time, we be talking about what food is the best food, best food. You right, Trevor, because man, back in them days, the brothers probably used dog scraps, whatever they ate in the house, they probably fed the dog, all kind of shit. You know, tell them what they was feeding them dogs, man.
They probably just put a horse down.
You
You know,
want me to
some of
tell
the
you
lame.
what they been
If the
feeding them
horse went
folk,
lame, I bet
PBK?
you'd be at least dog food or even
Man, them
human food.
folks ain't had a doghouse, man. Them folk
Shit.
been living savage life. I'm telling you, it's savage. It was savage life. We got nice kennels and shit. Man, them folk wasn't doing that, man. Them dogs sleeping on the cars, man. And, I'm telling you, and you bring them in there, that's what they gonna give you. They ain't finna give you no suburb house. They
Yeah,
finna
they
give you
probably ain't no
straight out them
telling.
trenches.
Yeah, you know how that shit go. You know how that go now. But yeah, times change and make you have to do, you know, make you have to upgrade your whole kennel stuff. You know, you gotta
Yeah,
get dog houses and certain things. And when times
Yeah,
change, man, they take it more serious than back in them days.
yeah, them folks
Nobody,
it
ain't
ain't
have no house, man.
it
the
ain't
law
that
didn't
long
care about that
ago.
shit.
Yeah, dude, it ain't that long ago that a lot of humans had dirt floors in their
But them folk
houses.
had land too, though. So it
Yeah.
What you
ain't
say,
like,
Trevor?
I said it ain't been that long ago that I mean people think of it like it was a long time where people had dirt floors in their houses.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
like it ain't been
yeah.
that long ago. I mean, in my lifetime, I've known of houses not too far from where I lived that had dirt floors.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm not that old. You know,
yeah,
I'm older, but I ain't like I ain't grandpa yet.
yeah,
I was old daddy at
yeah,
least. I started old. You know.
yeah.
see, that's what I'm saying. It was like country, like folks had land, but now people try to do the same thing, and we have like our culture. We have dogs in our mama backyard, and it don't work like that. People had real land.
Oh yeah. Shit. Yeah, boy. Brandy girl. Yeah, a boss man say Brandy girl was Brundle too. Yeah, you right about that. That Brundle coming from that Red Boy stuff, coming off them Red Boy dogs.
Isn't
Yeah,
that closer to the La Posse side?
yeah, I think so.
It's like Redboy or let's see.
Let me
Let's
see.
look at
I'm
Brand.
looking.
I'm gonna look at Brandy Girl.
Red feather right
Damn,
there.
Ped's as slow as hell.
Hell yeah, man, them shit slow, man. That's why it's
I'm
taking
sitting here
my
just looking at. I'm already on Redboy. Here we go. Go to his
You
offspring.
holler at your folk about them little bow dogs on my own down there.
Brandy girl. I don't see. Oh, I see Brandy girl. There. Brandy
Mine's still
girl.
slow.
Yep, that's that little posse stuff.
Yeah. So there's where your
Yep,
black gene was coming from, and the Kobe behind that.
yep.
Probably got some dime or something in there.
So
I'm
PBK,
still
do you
not
believe in
even
them little
downloaded.
bow dogs are wet, man?
Who?
Man,
Are you talking about
do
Bo
you
Dogs,
believe in them
Jeep
little bow
Daddy?
dogs are wet, man?
Are you talking about Bo like Jeep Daddy?
We been
Which
on
Bo?
that thing.
What bow you talking about?
Little bow.
Little Bo. Little Bo? I don't know Little Bo. I know Bo's daddy, like, Finley's Bo.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of Little Bo.
Yeah, you heard champion Lobo.
Yeah, that damn Brandy girl, she
God
probably
dang.
threw off a bunch of Brindle. Britches was Black Brindle.
Yeah. Once that got bred out, then eventually they went red. Once you go red to red, it's going to stay red. What do
Yeah.
you think the true? You know what an interesting interview would be? PBK, Katie
What that?
Marlowe.
Man,
Katie Marlowe.
I've been
I
trying
would
to get her for the
love,
longest, man.
yeah, I would love to just hear her, thoughts on the
And you
top
know what,
side.
PBK, you don't know nothing about them little bulldog, 'cause we told that mouth, we told them fools up there who was scallop bread. You right.
I ain't sure though. I don't know nothing about the little Bo stuff.
Yeah, we had told them it was scallop bread. We didn't tell them. Yeah, well, I bet.
Yeah, if I get Katie Marlowe, man, damn, that I've been talking to a few people that know her real close to her and shit, and she, I haven't talked to her personally, but from what her friends saying or what her people saying, she don't want to do nothing, no kind of social media stuff.
Yeah. Well, I can understand. You know what I mean?
You don't have
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
Yeah,
If
hey,
she's listening
PBK.
out there,
But
if she
what you
wrote a book,
can do
I'd
is
buy it.
you can pull up on her no social media. You can go to her direct. That'll make it big. That'll be big right there. If you ain't got it, include us with it. You can come back to us. You can go on. You can go on holler at her and
Shit, she ain't trying to damn do no talking like that. She already know if you coming to talk to her. If she already know who she need to know, she an old woman
nah.
because she don't know.
See,
She don't know you by now. She was like, "What the hell you coming to me for? What
yes
you coming
sir,
to me
yes
talking?
sir,
Who?
yes sir.
How you damn?
Especially
How
on
you know
YouTube.
me,
Especially on YouTube, guess what? You ain't got to add up. We fuck with you. Go on, holler at her, and we ain't gotta make it direct like that. You can holler at her and one on one, no YouTube, no nothing, and you can come back. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
holler
ain't
at the
too
one
much.
on one.
Yeah, yeah. I know all the people around that way, but I just respect the game. Far as when she say if she don't want to do it, I just respect it like that. I ain't doing no tricking. I ain't gonna do
Yeah.
nothing. Go interview her and then put the stuff she tell me
That
out
would
or
be
nothing like that.
that would just be like if she wanted. You
PBK
know what I mean?
9, you know
Yeah.
you know our coach. She probably want to hit. Mm, she probably want to fuck.
Damn.
I ain't.
Unreal.
Yeah. I ain't fucking with her. I give her space, you know what I'm saying? Damn, they said
Yeah, she's a
I try
respectable lady.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I ain't I asked a few fellas about her that dealt with her or whatever, and they said no, it was a no-go on that, and I ain't never pressed the issue. I already know what time it is. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do none of that type of stuff far as go talk to her. I want to get her if she want to do an interview. I want to get her where I could do an interview and y'all can hear it and all that. Other than that, I can get up here and lie and make up something like I talked to her. I can
Yeah.
come and y'all don't even know if I talked
Nah,
to her or
we
not.
know you ain't gonna do nothing. We know you ain't gonna do nothing like. We know you ain't
I mean, shit. If y'all don't hear,
gonna
if y'all don't hear her
do
talk,
BBK.
if y'all
No,
don't hear her
hell
talk,
no,
you
there's
don't
some
ever know. You
busters.
know what I'm saying?
There's some busters who will say that. Them we ain't no, hell no. Then we know you ain't finna hell no,
Boss
some
man,
busters. That they
boss
gonna
man said,
goddamn say that.
yeah, boss man said, is Mr. Bailey still alive? I think Mr. You
No,
talk
I
Bailey's
don't think
Bingo
so.
Bailey. I think he died. I think he died.
Yeah.
PBK, I think the only somebody alive, but he was younger, is Ghana. I was finna get I think I'm finna get some shit from Mr. Garner just because he was been in this shit 40 years. I ain't trying to expect nothing out of nothing. I know what the hell going on and shit like that, but like just out the respect of motherfuckers who was just younger than them, I think I want to get some of that Santos shit.
Get you some
Yeah,
Santos shit. It's for sale. He's
yeah.
got
No, this
it.
just
He
is proof
advertises
that
all the time.
he's still alive. You know he on steroids and shit. And bro, you know, like you older and you know what I'm saying, you get on steroids and them veins get to popping. And
I
you
tell
know,
you what,
like
I can tell you what now. I don't know about none of that, but we'll tell you Garner in pretty good shape for his age. For his
Yeah.
age that he is,
that what
he
I'm
in good shape.
saying.
He was in there
I
throwing
want to
like
get one of them
2,000
dog. I
punches
just
the
want to
other
get
day.
dog just say it's gone. Ain't no thing that I want to be start my yard out. Ain't no none of that going on now. I'm just saying that far as he been this shit 40 years, he was one of them younger bucks that came up under them boys. Them real dog man. He was the younger ones. Cause we
Oh yeah.
damn near like the grandsons. He damn near like the son. He been this shit 40 years, so it's like the motherfucker who been in that shit like 60, 70 years, 80 years, he been up under them. So it's like I just wanna goddamn, you know, cause man, Boudreaux, he gone and stuff like that shit, bro. Like,
It's
man.
it's older people that been out there longer than Garner in the dog game. A lot of people ain't on Facebook and YouTube. You gotta just meet people and know people and get to meet people or whatever. And a lot of them bulldoggers who, like I say, don't do social media. Shit, you know.
Yeah, you
And you
right,
gotta
but you don't know what
look
you
at
can.
brothers like Fat Bill. He been out there a long time. You got a lot of old brothers that been out there a long time, man, since the 80s, 70s. You know, I had brothers that I was doing interviews with on my show that was talking about the stuff that they had in the 70s and stuff like that. You know, so
Yeah.
Man,
Garner, you
Fat
know,
Bill, hey, man, I rather get a dog from Gucci, man. Then talking about what's going on now in 2026. You
yeah,
talking about Fat Beard and got like I rather get a dog from Gucci man. Hell no, I'm going to Pooh Shiesty. I'm going to
hell
Pooh
no.
Shiesty to get one. I ain't now. Once I hear that, I ain't now. I rather go to Pooh.
Well, this is what I can
It's the
tell you
culture.
is, yeah, some people, like, let's say that, I mean, PBK, we'll just
Yeah,
use you for an
this the
example. You've had
culture
some
when you
different dogs, right?
goddamn know what's going on and
Yeah,
stuff like that,
yeah,
man. I
So
ain't
let's say something
no.
happened and some virus came through and
It's
wiped out all
modern
your
day now.
dogs,
It's modern
and
day.
you still
We
you
count
wanted
people
some
out the
quality
older
dogs.
days and stuff like that, but
hey, hey,
it's the modern day.
yeah, yeah. What you saying, Trevor?
I'm saying, let's just use you for an example. Let's say that something happened, some weird storm or something came through, and you lost all your dogs. You lost Fletcher, you lost Mellow Yellow, and Red
Yeah,
Lady, and all your dogs, and you know you just felt empty, and you thought, you know what, I'm gonna go get a different dog. But you used your eye, you looked around, and you found what you wanted to see, what your eyes led you to, and stuff like that, or your quality, what you wanted out of a dog because you've had good dogs in the past, you know a good dog when you see them. So you can always go
yeah,
get another good dog if you know what
yeah,
good dogs look like. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Oh yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, yeah, man. Let me see what them boys in the chat talking about, man. Hey, boss man did ask this, Trevor. Is Mr. Hollins still alive?
I don't know. I'm not 100% on that, guys. You'd have to. I've never bought a dog directly from Holland or anything like that, so I don't know him closely or anything.
Yeah, me
But
either.
I've
I,
definitely looked at plenty of his pedigrees and stuff like that.
Man,
I know his.
BBK,
I know
man,
how
I
he
know
breeds.
somebody overseas right now that's
I
still
think Mr.
alive.
Hollins. I think Mr. Hollins probably passed away because you don't really see him
I'm pretty
selling no
sure. Yeah.
dogs. Yeah,
I think him and Bailey were
It's
about the
somebody
same
right now
era. You know what I mean?
overseas over that island where her and them from who gave goddamn Kobe and them dogs. He's still alive, bro. I go with that. You know, I'm just being 100, bro. Shit watered down. PBK, every blood was good until somebody watered down. Like I promise you, folks talking about, "Oh, I got the Eli dog, I got the China dog, I got the Redboy dog, I got this dog." It's good if nigga you got all the dog. But then when niggas talking about they done watered it out, like nah, ain't nothing.
Yeah. Shit, watered down when you breathing up bullshit, and damn, it ain't what it used to be. You know what I'm saying? But me myself personally, shit, you know, when you talk about Mr. Kobe and all them, you talk about Mr. Kobe and all them guys, whoever Mr. Kobe was buying his dog from, you could probably bet your bottom dollar they probably either they 100 and some years old or they ain't living no more, because them fellas is back in the days, man. And the
Yeah,
Kobe
that's
that
so far out.
the Kobe that some of the people that we interviewed may know, that ain't the Kobe that was Mr. JP Kobe. That's Mr. I think Lewis Kobe, ain't it?
Yeah, you got
His son, that's his
there's
son or
there's like
something, ain't it?
there's like 4 generations.
It's
It goes
just
like
like
4
it is.
generations.
Look, that's just like it is with Boudreaux. I promise you. Do it back in
Yeah, yeah. That's how
do,
how Boudreaux is.
do it
What's
back
up?
in 2000 and with 13, 14. I promise you. Man, call Boudreaux up on the phone. They were better shape before he went out. He said, Boudreaux, man, he said, man, my son, I respect him because he kept it 100. He kept it real. He said, yeah, man, my son, them goddamn twisting them up.
Oh yeah, because his son was helping him with the dogs, his sons or whatever, helping him with the dogs. So you can damn go to them and probably get something, you know, right now, some of the stuff that he had, and whatever he start back over with or whatever like that. You might go to them and get
They
some
doing what they want to
eventually.
do with it. Yeah, they doing what they want to do with it. They was
But
back in
believe me,
2014.
well, 2000 in that area, Mr. Boudreaux was dealing with the dogs or whatever. But shit,
Nah,
I mean,
Mr. Boudreaux was out there. I promise you. Mr. Boudreaux wasn't
Listen,
doing that. I promise we called him on the phone. Picture with Mr. Boudreaux and all that. I got legendary pictures. Like, man, now I'm telling you, back then, 2013, 14, Mr. Boudreaux, I promise you, he been, but his face was still on it. You know, okay, I'm the dad and my son doing their thing, but you know, I'm still goddamn, we making this money, but like, no, man, I'm putting my face on it and stuff like that for the public. But nah, bro,
man,
I
in
ain't
2014, that man would have been about 80 years old, man. If he was about 90 something when he passed away, then he'd have been 80 something years old. You gotta let somebody
been
else come up
gone.
under you. You gotta let your
he
family or
was
whoever
like
else up under you. Yeah.
Been
90.
gone.
I think he was
Calling
94.
1-on-1. Ain't no internet, no nothing. Like calling 1-on-1. Mr. Boudreaux. Like he told us, like, nah, I respect him for that. Cause any other dog man would have been like, shit, send him back. Shit, get you another one. And like, nah, I respect Mr. Boudreaux.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all brothers. We done rock that shit for 3 hours, man. And appreciate all y'all brothers down in the chat, y'all sisters down in the chat, anybody that was listening, no matter where you at on this earth. Like I always say, man, we just talking about them Eli dogs. Started off with them Eli dogs tonight, and Redboy dogs and different things. I appreciate y'all brothers, man, for rocking with me. Y'all hit that like button before y'all get up out of here. Anything you wanna leave the chat with before we get up out of here, Rondres?
Nah, him and that man, nigga, Red Boy Jocko, ain't no
Yes, sir,
shit.
man.
Ain't nothing going on. And we might throw a quarter of that Jeep and that rascal in there, depending
Oh
on,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? We looked at their show. But man, he ain't, yeah, yes, sir. PPK, man. Yeah, PK for life.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate all y'all, man. Small time, what it is, big dog. Small town kennel in the building. Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate everybody rocking with me tonight, man. Like I said, And I'm gonna try to at least go live, at least on my Saturday night lives, even if I don't go live all week long, at least get back to doing my Saturday nights and stuff like that, man. It's just work. I'm a work in progress. I'm still trying to make it, dog. And Pit Wise, I told you, dog, I'm coming. I ain't calling you out. Don't get me wrong. I ain't calling you out, Pit Wise, on the dog show. So you know what I'm saying? Cause I know you a heavy hitter out there, dog. You know, you're a heavy hitter. So I have my shit together when I come out there. But big salute to all the brothers that been rocking me all night in the chat, man. I appreciate you, man.
And another
Man
thing,
Gold, let me see, Man Gold, Magnolia Kennel. I want to say, I don't know if Casino been down there or not tonight, but all the brothers that been down there rocking with me tonight, man. Guy Colston, big salute to your brother. Joe Macy, big salute to your brother for rocking with me tonight, man. I appreciate that donation tonight, Pitwise, man. Kid Lightning, big salute to my brother Ken Lightning, rocking with me all the time. Ryan 44089 was in the building tonight, rocking with us, man. Appreciate all the brothers, man. Street Rossi all night long. R. Cliffy rocking with me. Hemi James tonight. You know what I'm saying? Mike Redboy. You know, salute to all the brothers tonight, man. Y'all brothers have a safe night, a legal week. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. Shit, and by now, I ain't looking at the fight right now. But by now it's 11:30 almost. One of them boys done got knocked out already between Deontay Wilder or the other dude, man. Y'all stay safe out there. PBK9s, and we out.
we out.